niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Never had it switch a nigga, never had it made. I ain't get no allowance, had to get out and get paid. I done carry glizzes and carry shakes in that cage. Them finesse niggas and some more, I had to make a way. Grew up in the slums, nigga, my city the slummest. And we got the murder rate, siren steady coming. I done had a bad shit, wasn't even the bummest. That's why I told myself I had to go and make some money. Got it out the mud, don't fuck with niggas like a stud. Cause niggas snakes back doing when you show them love. Everybody wanna be a gangster, everybody thugs. I never had a choice, that shit that's really in my blood. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. My life was trife, it was where I had shit nice. Mama a single parent, daddy barely in my life. That shit made me a soldier, all my life I had to fight. Open Winfrey ugly, search shit I don't even write. Never understood the cap that these niggas rap. It's really niggas out here living this, don't wanna trap. Wishing I wake up from this nap to see my little brother. Lord, tell me why you had to take my little brother. Steady taking L's, I never fail, I never tell. I'm back in that cell, for mines I'm going to hell. For mines I'm going to bail, for mines I'm going to jail. I don't like it, oh well. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right.
Welcome to the greatest show in the world.
The Spillover.
You already know it's yours truly, Drake Lockhead.
It's Reggie, man.
Big bruh.
Yep. Reggie said you finna call in. We'll see. But you know, I already know how we do it. We started off with the sports with the S and the spill and the spill. Let me share this link one time. Bro, how your week go, man?
My week?
Yeah.
You mean my weekend?
Well, we haven't talked on the radio since last Monday, so it's been a week since then.
The week.
Yeah. All the way in.
I've been getting my ass busted, man.
Oh, man.
I mean,
please explain to the listeners.
No homo. How these youngins say no como? Pause.
No, you say pause.
Pause. But yeah, man, work been getting me. Shit, GM back on they shit. To put it blunt, GM on they shit. They pumping them out, man, and I'm feeling it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy, man. Gotta work. Somebody gotta do it, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
How was your week, bro?
I did nothing but be in the gym all week. Literally. In the gym all week. And then, was it Valentine's Day? How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh, man, you know I ain't got nobody. I'm starting to think that was a cheap stab.
You might have had a secret little thing.
I ain't got nothing, man.
What?
Because Devin, I said I wanted to say something, but then I said I wasn't. But you just so happened, by the way you said that, somebody did kind of hit me on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so you got a bean.
Yeah, and it kind of fucked me up, man, because it's something that I left alone, and well, shit, we had talked about it, man. It's somebody I gave another chance, and they fucked their second chance up.
So now you on the third?
They hit me on Valentine's Day talking about I miss you and I think about you. You know that whole spiel.
They want some
Penis.
You know, the time of the text. I'm thinking, okay, drunk text.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But then she rebutted.
Rebuttal hasn't changed her.
No, man.
Oh, came back.
Yeah. You know, the next day, the following day. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that's how my Valentine's Day was.
Games.
A whole lot of sleep. Watch TV.
I didn't do shit for real on Valentine's Day. Just me and the wife. We chilled.
Most done.
That's it. That's special. I don't buy into that Valentine's Day like that, man.
Oh man.
Like I never did, man. It just seem like they just be trying to get money out of people, man. But if Valentine's Day was like something where the government gave you a check, I'd be into it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean so.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like something where, or
So let me ask you
off
this:
work or something.
today was a federal holiday, right?
President's Day. Yep.
Okay, so I got time and a half today.
Yep. Everybody at work.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
I ain't
So,
mean to jump off
so
track.
you should be good. You bust your ass for a reason.
Yeah, they got every penny out of me and some. They owe me some shit.
I know. I don't know. Shit, the stock market was closed today. Fucking a lot of shit was closed today.
I know. Shit. I know we're gonna come back to it, but hey, let's jump into sports, man, real quick. And I want to lead it off with some shit that's been bothering me today, man.
It has to do with sports. All right, what?
Yeah, bro. And it's when I first heard it. I heard it on my way out the door this morning. You know, I walks out the door anywhere between 5:15 and 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I'm heading out the door, and I'm hearing it on the news before I turn off TV. And this is I'm hearing it on the news, and so I'm going to work thinking about it, and at the time I'm laughing it off. Yeah, right. And then I come home, turn on TV to the news, and it's on the news like it's a topic. It's a thing, man. And this what it is. Right now in NCAA sports, okay, and they're trying to petition for the transgender community, particularly male to female, to be able to participate on a national level.
And female sports.
Yes.
So a state just ruled. I forget what state. I think it was California and Nevada. They just ruled that transgenders can't play in
you
female
can't.
sports.
You cannot do it.
So they're probably trying to take it to a national level to where it'll push the local level to the side.
They're trying to. What it is there's a few athletes that want to try out for the Olympics. You know, and
males females that want to play female, but that's not gonna fly in other countries though. Like they gonna be like, nah, man.
What's wrong with these people, man? Okay, look. I don't give a fuck how much estrogen or whatever female type hormones they give you. They're calling it anti-testosterone. Okay, I don't give a fuck how much they give it to you.
You still got some men.
You have the muscles never went anywhere. You see what I'm saying? You still, oh my God, man. Oh my God. Hey, man, yeah, I've lived my lifetime. I'm ready to go, bro. Because this shit is getting too crazy for me, man.
So, I'm trying to write it. So what if they was born, what's that, morphodite?
Hold on. Hermaphrodite.
With both.
Yeah, with both genders.
Yeah. Should they be playing sports?
Well,
like should they be able to choose?
answer. Okay. In that case, well, Reggie. Hey, Reggie, what's going on, brother?
What's going on?
You right on time. Say the question again, bro.
Should
Hold the question. Keep the question in mind, Reggie. We're talking about. I brought up the topic, the first topic in the sports issue. Have you heard about the transgenders, particularly male to female, petitioning, on a federal level to be able to participate in like the Olympics and NCAA sports and things like that?
But now that you're saying it, I seen something about it, but I refuse to read it, and I hope that we would not talk about this because I'm talking about these topics. I'm never gonna be no fan favorite.
Come on, hey, but it's
Who brought this question up, Drake?
no. Well, no,
Did
this
you just
I
hear
did.
Bug just say I brought up a topic in sports.
Bug filled me in on the topic. I think Drake be trying to set me up with the trans.
I didn't do this. Bug brought it up.
He was finna ask a question. Don't forget your question. I'm just filling you in on the topic that we started off with. And but yeah, I'm on your side, bro, because the shit is logical to me. You as a man, how the fuck are you gonna participate in female sports and think you're a real competitor? You know what I'm saying? That shit is foul.
And then what if you win? And you know what I'm saying? You like a shit talker. Like what? How do you look? You know what I'm saying?
Like the bitch you pretending to be. Anyway, bro, what was your question?
I said, what if they're hermaphrodite? Like, so if they're born with both a penis,
Okay.
and a uterus, or a penis or the testicles and the ovaries, should they be able to choose? Like,
Okay, and here's what I think, or here's what I believe happens. The parents decide on the gender. Okay, and then they either castrate or they do the surgery and make it that gender, and I assume they would force feed hormones from the time of birth.
See, I thought that what they did was they tested out and seen, like, because sometimes in a lot of cases they don't always produce both hormones, even though they got both parts, and they go with whatever the body is producing.
Yeah,
the dominant.
Yeah,
exactly.
But either way, they
Whichever
still
one the body is producing.
either way they still have to force feed the hormones in order to eradicate the lesser gender.
Yeah, and if you've been doing that since birth, like if they already done weaned out and got that stuff out since birth, you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Yeah,
than
I'd agree with that.
If you're a 30-year-old person saying, okay, now I want to transition. No, seriously, bro, I got somebody working my job that's doing that right now.
You had a surgery last year. Now you want to compete in the Olympics.
And you got girls that's been doing this their whole life, and everybody knows it's literally a physical difference between a man and a woman. Like you can change the parts, whatever you want to do, but it's advantage of having testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
So watch this. In past Olympics, hasn't there been jokes on social media and even on a national level saying that some of the African participants were actually men participating in women's sports?
Sure did, and everybody was pissed.
They was mad as hell about it.
Mm-hmm. But see, you got a lot of white male transgenders. You know what I'm saying? So now shit needs to change.
They try to get back on top of the sports.
Yeah, they shit got to change. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get white men doing something, that's when shit all of a sudden.
Wrong one.
Change.
Which one? What? Yeah, there you go.
It's the truth. Like he just said, when it was the Africans, they like, oh, them might be men. This is ridiculous. We need to have better testing.
We need to start testing better.
Yeah, man, they was outraged. Now it's like, well, wait a minute. Let's look at the rules. Let's massage it a little bit. Maybe we can start to allow this to go on here. Yeah, people is ridiculous, man. They just want everybody to accept everything. Like, I swear. That's what they want society to become. Just the answer yes. Like you ever seen the movie The Yes Man
Oh, hey, bro.
with Jim Carrey?
I wouldn't say that
Bruh.
because then guns would be like people
It
want
is.
guns
It's a
everywhere.
big faction of people that want guns everywhere.
But that's what I'm
People that
saying.
don't.
But I'm saying if that was a majority, like they don't want it a yes world. They want to limit us as much as possible.
Anything
We just
dealing
be
with
fighting for
sexuality,
opening.
they want a yes. Anything dealing with sexuality, whether it's whatever you choosing to have sex with, whatever sex you choose, they want all that to be completely just open.
I think they're still trying to eradicate all masculinity within the melanin community at the cost of loss of the few of their own.
Oh yeah, they definitely been trying to emasculate us all the way going back to what, the 70s, 60s, 70s.
No, I think it started in the 50s.
You think so? Yeah, you may be right. Yeah, they definitely want to emasculate the men. You heard some of them transgender. You heard what they call black men. They said that not even black men. They said black people. They said that black people. No, it was black men. It was black men. They said that black. It was I can't think of the guy's name. He got dreads. I know he was on an episode of Special Victims, but he said that black men are the white men to the gay and transgender community. So we're the people that's against them and trying to hold them down, like white men tried to hold blacks down. Yeah, he said that black men are the white men
basically
to the gay and transgender community.
Basically, white men are okay with it. That's what they're saying.
I guess.
What's
Yeah, they definitely tried to. And the dude was black. It was a black dude.
Well, I think
Listen.
I think more black men are homophobic than
Going back
white men.
to the ancient.
Yeah, it was a gay black man that said it.
Look, Europeans have always been naturally freaky motherfuckers.
True. Facts.
Yeah, Romans used to fuck each other all the time.
Facts.
Yeah.
Boy lovers. That's what they used to call them. Boy lovers.
Matter of fact, on the movie Kingsman, the new movie where they showed the first
Don't say that, man, because I wanted to go see it, man. Come on. Don't do that, man.
All right, never mind.
Spoiler alert.
Never mind.
Damn.
What I was gonna say,
I might not even go see it now.
no. What I was gonna say is there's a high rank individual that everybody knows likes little boys, and to entice him, they brought a little boy. Like, and it's because it's the first one, so it's dated back the First World War.
So
That's when
he's
they
like
started.
the evil person they trying to get, and he
Yeah.
likes little boys.
Get one of the evil persons. So he's not even the main evil person.
Yeah.
He's just one of them.
Okay.
And he likes little boys, and everybody's okay with it. Like they bring if they want a favor, they'll bring a little boy for him to mess with.
Okay. All right.
But that's shit they really
That's
did
how-
back then.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that shit
They
crazy.
call them gifts and tributes.
Yep. And he approached him like, he got mad. I'm talking too much of the movie, but this ain't even a significant part of the movie. It doesn't really matter. But he got mad that the boy wasn't as fun as the dad said he was. So he took it out on the dad.
Hell no.
Wow.
Yeah, because the boy was resistant. You know what I mean?
Okay, man. We done dove too deep off into this.
Hey, that's their movie, man. Hollywood made that shit.
Let's come on back. Next topic on sports.
Okay.
The All-Star
Good.
game this weekend was the slam dunk contest was the most.
Sucked. It was horrible.
Well, I ain't gonna say it was horrible. I'm
Obi
just saying.
Toppin was cool, but the competition was.
What was your last dunk contest on 2K better than this dunk contest?
Hell nah, because I couldn't even control the buttons on 2K. I hated that dunk contest. I couldn't even do a dunk. So, nah, it wasn't. But, And I was excited about that they had it on there. But they made it on curve. I'm like, shit, no, fuck, I can't press that button and that button at the same time. Like, I'm not them kids be doing it, though. I don't know how they do this shit. All right, but not, I don't think it was, okay, so everybody's saying it was bad. Well, I think it wasn't bad. It was just the people that were in it were trying to do too much that weekend. And they weren't prepared to actually jump. Because Ja looked tired.
But Ja,
Huh?
I said Ja wasn't in it.
Not Ja. I mean, Jalen looked tired. Jalen looked like he was just out of it. Obi Toppin, he was doing basic dunks, but he was just making them.
Hey, Drake, what you think about this? So, me and you, we both love our basketball. You know what I'm saying? We support. So, what do you think about changing the dunk contest to this? Instead of them doing a dunk contest like they've been doing, because the last few kind of been crappy for the most part overall.
You want to know I got a plan for the dunk contest.
What do you think about having people choose to be like the dunk contest captain, and then they hire some of these cats?
That's my thing.
Professional dunks.
Yeah, they got professional. They got like the Flight Brothers. They got cats like them.
Yeah, get them like a little spotlight.
Well,
bring
see,
them out.
I've been saying that because if that's the case, you could put a lot of money in their pockets, and that could in turn bring a whole nother avenue for basketball.
I disagree.
Well, let me explain to you how it happened. So, from the first month of basketball, okay, let that go out. Then, as we prepare for the All-Star game, they hold a contest. All right, the top 6 guys who win that contest, 6 guys from the NBA sponsor them, and then they do a whole campaign to where they, get in commercials, boom, 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 just to get their popularity going, boom, boom. Like, dang, this dude, because it's some guys. I think having NBA players in there, they be saving their legs. They ain't trying to really do like break that.
But here's
don't want to lose.
This would be the end fallout. They'll hype them guys up so much, and then come All-Star Weekend and dunk contest,
they'll lose.
Well, whether they lose or not, you're gonna have fans that's pushing for them to be in the league, and these are people. And
now if you make it specifically meant for, like, it's some guys who make a profession, like I just said, the Flight Brothers.
Yeah,
it's a profession to just dunk the ball. They're not trying to even go into the league.
I feel you.
They just trying to come up with the new dunks and unbelievable things. Like on Instagram, it's a whole avenue.
Too, if you see them or you seen like any of their videos, bro, they be doing some crazy
amazing stuff. But the thing about it is, though, Reggie, them don't be one takes. You know what I mean? But
that's gonna be the fun.
Them be highlight reels type.
Yeah. So that's what people are forgetting. See, that's why I said it wasn't a bad dunk contest. Go ahead.
The dunk contest was originally supposed to be based around the athleticism of the current players. The players that were gifted that's doing all these highlight reels during the season type shit. Mm-hmm. And those they'll have a voting, to elect, certain people, from both sides of the league to participate in the dunk contest. Representing the league.
I mean, I understand what it is. So, go ahead.
No, so my whole argument was to go outside and bring people in, it would be taken away from what it originally is. So they would have to offer some type of sponsorship.
So we can't really. That's what I said when they come in a month before. That's what I broke down the whole thing. A couple months before they have a competition. All right, to where boom, boom, 6 people win. The league, certain players sponsor them. They go on a campaign, add NBA commercials. I mean, they could really turn that shit up because.
Well, they can do that on themselves with the highlight reels, the All-Star Weekend, and then highlight reels of different participants or whatever.
No, it can't be the same weekend though, because it's not going to be as big as you want it to be. When you market something, you want the people to have a hype of it. Like,
So
I can't.
So it's not a part of All-Star Weekend. Is what you're
No,
saying.
no, bro. Listen, can I finish? You keep cutting. Yo, I ain't finished one.
All right, go ahead. I'm trying to understand. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. 2 months before, they have a contest. Boom, boom, boom. It could be on NBA TV. That's going to bring revenue because it's going to be a whole nother NBA sanctioned event. So what you were saying about taking it away from the game because it was originally meant for the players that was athletic. Now, what I say about that is they already spread it out the game because they got other countries playing it. So the game is already saturated everywhere. So if you got players that's able to do crazy shit that some NBA players can't do, you capitalize off of that. You market them and say, okay, well, they can even make it a team NBA versus a team so-and-so. You know what I mean? Guys at the NBA, fine, boom, boom, they pay them a salary. It can actually make money for the guys that weren't. Because James White, he's a player that, you ever heard of James White, Reggie?
James White, the basketball player?
Yeah. He was a high flyer, but he never really did shit.
He sound familiar.
Well, he was in a dunk contest with Nate Robinson and he jumped for the free throw line and all that. But he was able to jump for the free throw line with two hands or whatever. But he was a high flyer that didn't have the skills to play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's guys that don't have IQ, none of that. But one thing they can do is hit their head on the rim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can capitalize on that aspect of the game, and it's like buying a product. It's like buying a rock, right, for $100, right, and then you crack it, and it got gold in it. Now it's worth $1 million. That's what the NBA would do with them high flyers because you got guys that can do between the legs, 360, double between the legs, and dunk, right? And they're not making anything. But if you pay them $200,000 and then for that one event, and then that event ends up being the best dunk contest anybody's ever seen, and it gains the NBA like billions of revenue, you know what I'm saying? It's a rock to a piece of gold. You know what I'm saying? And it's with the NBA players being in it, they hold back so much because they're already $1 million product. You know what I'm saying? So they're in there like, yo, I'm gonna try to do some shit, but I ain't gonna do too much, so I don't want to get hurt because I got a season to play. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting a tip for your job to do a dangerous job because you know your seniority guys ain't gonna want to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like hire some tips. Boom, boom. And you know they already got the following. You build up their following and all that. And then, boom, the event happened. I think it'd be lit. Like, I'd watch it. I definitely love to see a guy who works a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Come out there and do some.
And you know they're going to give it that talk because like, man, that's it for me shit, right?
Yeah. If I win, I get $1 million. Okay, I'm going to get $100,000 because I'm in the event. But if I win, I get $1 million. It's gonna put me on. And a lot of them guys that's in it, they wanted to be in the NBA. They wanted to go to that next level. If they go in it and win, and then win next year, and then win that year, and they 3-time dunk contest winner, they gonna have some type of legendary status within the NBA. You know what I mean? It's like I ain't never played in the league, but I'm a legend in the league.
On the business sense, I can see it working.
Yeah,
in that sense, I'm old school, so I'm looking back at in the times where in the dunk contest they were doing the dunks in the contest that they were particularly doing in the games.
Yeah, but that's why it got boring.
Well, I'm just time progressed. I'm just saying that's the times that I'm going off of, and it just changed so much. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Instagram is making it boring because look, if we never seen these guys that we talking about as doing these crazy ass dunks, then and we only seen what the NBA does, then we'll be like that. We'll be like, bro, what are you talking about? That was boring. I ain't never seen that. But like, if I go on Instagram and type in dunk and I see a dude jumping from the block and he does a behind the back 360 windmill, like nobody has ever done. You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? So these guys, and you thinking in your head, if this guy can do it, they better do that shit in the dunk contest because that's the NBA. You know what I mean? And then you get to the NBA and Obi Toppin does a two-handed tomahawk to scratch his back of his head. Like, bro, I seen a little 5'10" white boy do that. You know what I mean? It's like it dilutes it. Like it dilutes my vision of it. But what was I finna say? But the on the bad side about it though, like we said, them guys that be doing that shit, it be a lot of takes. It be a lot of takes. A lot of reasons why them guys in the NBA don't be completing these dope dunks because it's crowd there, it's pressure, it's sponsors on the line.
Well, as far as the NBA players, it's not something that they practice. They may practice the weekend before, or a couple of weeks before.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. But they still practice. They have a line of dunks. They like when Nate Robinson was going against Justin Levine, not Nate Robinson. Zach Levine was he going against Nate Robinson? Yeah, it was Nate Robinson. And them guys they knew they was gonna be in a dunk contest before the season started. So they had their lines of dunks that they was gonna do. You know what I mean? And that's when it was exciting because Zach Levine, bro, he did that behind the back. And Nate Robinson, he used to add like things that we ain't never seen, like the Superman green shoes, all the props and stuff like that, and made it exciting. But what I'm saying though, like them guys that do them dunks, once they step on that stage, bro, that NBA court is a whole different stage when you got celebrities around you, critiquing you, laughing at you. You got what's old boy name I just said from the Houston? Damn, Jalen Green. Jalen Green, while he was dunking, bro, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got up and left. Like, you know, because he missed the dunk. You know what that's like? You trying to be, I don't know. That's the legend in your field, and he's disapproving you. Like, oh, your next dunk, you kind of like sunk in some. You like, damn, these people walking out on me. Like that hurts your ego. You know what I mean? Yeah. That'll fuck with you. And he kept missing the dunk. He kept missing it. Now, if some Joe Blow, no name, come in there and missing every dunk, they gonna crush the fuck out of him because he has nothing to hold on to. At least Jalen Green got highlights throughout the season where he showed like, man, I can get up. I just couldn't get up that day. You know what I mean? These Joe Blows is gonna be like, bro, why y'all got this dude here? He can't even do it. You know what I mean? It might fuck with him, and he might not even make it at all. I don't know.
Hey, really killed a lot of people, like, because they missed, especially him. He missed so many times. People was like, bruh, this is out of hand. They should only get so many times. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. It should have. I thought it was a time limit. It should have.
That's when it was on a time limit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Like 3 minutes to complete one dunk type shit.
Yeah.
So since we're still talking about basketball, Bug, I know you on social media. I know Drake on social media. But I know you watch basketball, so you probably see it. But Bug, I don't know if you saw it or not.
With Juwan Howard?
Yeah, the Juwan Howard situation.
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it, man.
Well, he just came out, man. Dude then got suspended for 5 games,
Juwan
which
Howard.
Is the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, hey, well deserved.
What?
Well deserved.
Did you know what happened?
Doesn't matter.
Man, fuck that, man.
And you know why? On my opinion, here's why. You're the coach.
Yeah, I can understand that, but
that's it. That's all. Hey, hold on. Ain't this a pro team?
Yeah. No, this college.
Yeah, it's
that's
college.
even worse.
That's college.
That's even worse.
men become better young men.
He lucky if he still got a job.
Well, I know if my coach fired off in college, I'm gonna fire off too, cause I'm gonna I know that's what the black dude did, and cause you can get away with it because all you got to say is, "Well, my coach swung."
The kids are gonna be fine.
Yeah, the kids shouldn't even see no problem.
That's why his job should be on the line. I'm just saying, Juwan Howard. I'm a fan.
He part of the Fab Five, so he not getting fired from Michigan,
bruh.
I don't think he is. I think they just gonna like 5-game suspension. Come on, let's forget that. Put that on the rug. All right, but do you know why it happened though?
I don't know why.
I'm finna tell you why it happened.
I saw the little arguing beforehand, and then the word.
So what happened was Wisconsin was beating Michigan by like 20-some points. Okay, and Juwan's like, get the game over with. That's how he feeling. You know what I mean? Get it over with. Let's go. Get it over with. Oh, yeah. Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's get out the gym. Boom. Let's get it over with. Yeah. This coach, last 30 seconds, was it 30 seconds or 40 seconds? It was around that time. He calls a timeout. That's like professional college, they all have certain codes.
Yeah, certain conduct.
Yeah. Like the last second, if you up by a lot and you get a steal, you ain't gonna go down and dunk on us. You know what I mean?
You gonna come down. You supposed to come down and run a play,
or run a timeout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
30 seconds. Yeah, you come run.
Yeah. And this coach called a timeout and actually drew up something. And what he said was, it's 15 seconds left, and he called a timeout so he can get another 10 seconds on that. So it was all right. Other coach, it was a legitimate reason.
Was the bench in?
No bench in.
Starters are still
Starters still in. Starters still in.
That's a big difference.
Starters still that's what I said. That's what I said. Like Reggie, what we would do, like if we got a player that don't play that much, and we're up by a lot, and the time's finna run out, we call a timeout. Get him in there. You know what I'm saying? So he can have some clock. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't this case, okay? All right, so that's another reason Juwan Howard pissed. Okay, so the dude, he calls the timeout, and he draws up something, but he was saying in a press conference, I'm gonna play that back in a minute, but he was saying in a press conference that the reason why he did it, because once you call a timeout, they initiate another 10 seconds for the half court.
Yeah, they move the ball half court.
Yeah, so they drew out some time on the other half, called a timeout, and got it back on the halves so they can waste out the time on the other half of the court. You get what I'm saying? Not even bring the ball up. So they can add another 10 seconds to their shot clock or whatever. That's what he said he did it. And he said when he came up to Juwan, he said he was trying to explain that. And Juwan, I don't think the confrontation wouldn't have happened, but white, I don't even want to say that. Privileged people think people owe them a talk to. Like if I'm pissed at you, I ain't gotta talk to you. But the white dude came up to him, tried to shake his hand. Juwan Howard was walking by. He shoves him and pushes him back. Like, you're gonna listen to what I gotta say and the reason why I did that. Juwan, I don't want to fucking talk to you, bro. What you did was fucked up. Move out of my way. The assistant coach comes up and says, you need to talking, you know what I'm saying? Shoving and pushing. And that's when he was finna swing, and then he opened his hand to try to mush his face. Yeah. So I think it was wrong in both sense. You know what I mean? Like, in both sense, like, if I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to.
Okay.
So don't force me to shake your hand.
See, I don't want to say the white man's world, so I'm gonna say in the corporate world, which is the white man's world. Anyway, on that side, that white man was right in everything he did, with the exception
of trying to make somebody shake his hand.
Yeah, when he put his hands on him and brought him back, that's where he was fouled. Okay. Juwan was wrong when he put his hands on him. I feel him. You know what I'm saying? You could see the frustration and anger as he was telling this motherfucker, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck you. You just call a timeout on me, and we trying to get this game over with. Y'all beating our ass. Nigga, let us go home. Shit. What you think, Reggie?
Man, I think, like I said, I understand him being mad, but you know what I would have did? Like, if I'm that mad, I know myself. I just wouldn't have went and shook the nigga hand.
He didn't try to shake his hand. That's what I'm saying.
He walked by him and he
you
grabbed
gotta,
him and pulled him.
You gotta walk that
He
way.
wasn't
You have to walk across because you show. No, first of all, Juwan Howard's a player. Okay, so he's a player, so he's going to shake the kid's hands, but he don't respect the coach right now. He was going to shake kid's hand. He wasn't shaking this man's hand.
I'd have just waved.
That was do you see the situation? Did you see the video? That was an impossible situation to just wave. Like y'all were shoulder to shoulder bumping, and then he bumped into him like you gonna hear what I gotta say. Like white man, get the fuck off me, bro. Just like what the hell?
I threw that motherfucker to the half court to the jump ball spot. Whoa, man, the fuck out there. But anyway, yeah, when I seen it, the first thing I said, damn, he lost his job.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get fired too, but I don't think they fired him because
He didn't.
You say what?
Only because Michigan, he didn't. That's the only reason.
Yeah, he a Fab Five, bro. He part of Fab Five. He ain't getting fired from that job unless he sexually molests one of them kids or some shit. Cause he like what is it? He like who's the Michigan? Who's the football?
I forget.
Coach.
McVay.
Nah, not Jim Harbaugh. Is it Harbaugh?
That's Blueberry.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it Harbaugh?
That's at Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he at Michigan.
Yeah. Like he ain't getting fired. You know what I mean? Them guys are like legacy people that's in a position. That's why, man, it's hard to hire people like that because then you don't want to fire them. Even if they have a horrible season and shit, you're like, man, he did so much for us.
They got to do a Bill Cosby to get walked to the door.
Yeah. Like dig up some dirt, get a DUI or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Got to be some real crazy stuff, or maybe get hands like Urban Meyer did.
In my opinion, and I thought this in my head. If you Gucci?
Yeah, I stepped on the headphone and pulled my thing. I was trying to pick this up.
If he's gonna mush him, he should have went ahead and stole him.
Nah, I think if it was closed fist, he would have got fired. That open his hand and mushing, that saved his job.
Then he should have slapped the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy was holding his arm a little bit too. Hold on, let me see.
Oh man, he pushed that man all kind because his hand slid down to his neck.
That dude was looking like, oh shit.
Yeah, he little dude, that dude, man. Oh shit.
I wanted to feel bad for him, but I was like, bro, you about to pay yourself.
Hey, it's like one of them fights you see, man, where the motherfucker that take the L talking all kinds of shit, and then as you watching them get beat, you start to feel bad for them.
Are not happy right now as the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard,
the assistant coach stepped up. Like he was big boss or something.
We have a scrum in Madison. Players are pushing and shoving. This is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene. Oh, my God. Trying to get separated, and there's no doubt it all stems from the timeout by Greg Gard. Now, that's not an excuse for this, but that is what angered Juwan Howard, and it spilled over into this. And you saw Howard and Greg Gard nose to nose. He's going to get in the line. Interesting finish here, 77.
Look.
Oh, see, and they're going.
Bro, look, you don't shove nobody's hand just because they shove nobody's shoulder just because they won't shake your hand. Because you afraid to get embarrassed on TV. Because Juwan Howard ain't shake your hand. Like, that's what it was. Because Juwan Howard is like, he a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, he definitely don't want to look.
In the line. Interesting finish here.
You don't shove nobody's shoulder back like that, bro.
Howard and guard are not happy right now.
And then this was the problem. Him, he ran up like he's finna do something.
Not happy about that timeout.
Shut your little ass up, boy.
Just threw a right hand.
It wasn't at the coach. I wonder is that assistant coach gonna press charges? Y'all think he is?
Probably so.
He a bitch if he do.
He feels offended.
He a bitch if he do.
He's hurt.
He got touched on national TV.
Bitch. I swear he a bitch if he do.
But I could have seen.
And Juwan Howard.
You say what?
I could have seen him getting fired because this ain't his first time doing something like this. Last time it didn't go this far, but it's not his first time. So if he did get fired, I could understand. Cause like, bro, every time you get mad, this shit ain't finna slide. I don't give a damn part of this. Nah.
Reggie, now what if somebody judged you like that?
What?
Off everything you did one time or twice?
Who's judging? Because in some
it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. I really don't. I believe in a million chances because we all got.
The issue with him is you can't
not
sit
million chances, but
tell me you can't sit in my living room.
How serious was it? How serious was the first fight that Juwan Howard had?
It ain't go that far. It was just like some pushing and shoving. Type
Okay,
stuff.
As a coach.
Yeah, he was still a coach.
Okay.
Yeah,
that ain't bad. This time he had a open hand.
That's what I'm saying. You sit in these parents' rooms, like they expect you to look after they expect you to teach them the right things to do. Like you can't be losing composure because you're losing a game and then swinging assault. That's what assault somebody in the gym because you're mad because they called a timeout.
If Juwan Howard was recruiting my boy and he came to my house personally and said, man, yeah, I did. I've been like, boy, you should have smacked the hell out of him. Yeah, he coming to Michigan.
Despite everything, y'all know who makes the decision, right?
Who?
AD.
Who's AD?
The AD makes
the athletic.
The AD makes the decision for the school. Now the NCAA makes the decision for the organization, for the nonprofit.
The AD doesn't even make the decision for the school. I mean, he's
what a job.
He's the
one that got to fire him.
He's the pitcher. You know, he's the face. It's them high dollar.
Yeah, you talking about the boosters?
Yeah. That's the only way he'll keep it.
The people donating to the school. If they say, "Well, I'm not donating next year to the basketball team," if Juwan Howard is the coach,
exactly,
then he might get fired. But that's not going to happen because them people are donators because Juwan Howard was part of the Fat Five.
That's what I'm saying. When you said suspension, I was like, okay, yeah, the boosters. They
was the people in Michigan was probably wishing they was there because it would have went down. Like
they probably hit the cell. Good job,
man. If I was there, Juwan,
you should have hit the coach too.
Swear. Man,
don't worry about it. They're gonna suspend you, but don't worry about it. Take a vacation.
They probably donate an extra 100,000.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna get New Jerseys. We're gonna show them Wisconsin motherfucker because they back to. That's a real rivalry, ain't it? Because they neighbors, ain't they?
Yeah. But peep this. This gonna be the thing, Reggie. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. How they treat them, the student players. As far as disciplinary, the first thing they did was they disciplined Juwan Howard.
But if you look at the video, the Wisconsin player number 0 with the dreads, he's the one that crossed over.
Yeah.
He initiated with the kids.
Doesn't matter. You talking about
Not with Juwan Howard. He initiated with the kid. Juwan Howard and the assistant principal. It was like it was two things going on. It was the kids fighting and it was the coaches fighting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, as far as the coaches doing not the coaches, the students, when they got involved, then they become subject to disciplinary action. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
according to NCAA.
NCAA probably is gonna have to do something. They're gonna probably get. We gotta research it.
It's how they handle it. It's what they do.
They might get like one game because they gotta. What the parents are gonna say. Juwan Howard,
they're gonna put
and the coaches that it's gonna have to. And Juwan Howard, he's gonna man up. I know he is, and he probably already
gonna
did.
have to.
Huh?
Got it.
You said, man, move that over there. I think he going in and out. Cause he.
So what, Reggie?
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, but yeah. All right, let me play this.
Howard not going over immediately to shake hands.
Watch this.
Now he's going to get in the line. Interesting finish here. 77. Oh, see, and they're going at it. Howard and Guard are not happy right now. As the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard just threw a right hand. And now we got a scrum. We have a scrum in Madison. Players are pushing and shoving. This is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene.
Oh, my God. And this black kid right there in the front,
he threw punches. So he
separated, and there's no doubt it all stems
gonna be the first
from the
one
timeout
he's
by Greg Gard. Now that's not an excuse for this, but that is what angered Juwan Howard, and it spilled over into this.
White man, get out of here!
And you saw Howard and Greg Gard nose to nose.
I knew he was. I wouldn't be happy either, but there's no excuse for this. Absolutely not.
Zero excuse. Zero. This cannot happen.
Cannot.
Howard exits. 77-63 is the final. And an
If I was him, I would have stopped and signed that girl jacket.
That made him gay. That would have got him a lot of support.
Yeah, I would have stopped and signed that Michigan jacket. For it right there.
Because of that timeout, and for someone to touch me. And
Thank you. He touched him. Juwan Howard tried to walk back.
Verbalizing and communicate with one another. So that's what ended up happening. And
Thank
what
you.
escalated.
That's what I'm saying. It's just rights, man. It's like I ain't gotta fucking talk to you, bro.
I'll share with you the story. What happened?
And some people, majority of the lighter complexion, feel as if when I'm talking to you, you need to address me. If I'm having my hand out, you better shake my hand. That's how they be feeling. And sorry, I ain't got to. Because when Brady don't want to shake nobody's hand, what he do?
He going about his business.
Okay. And does anybody say anything bad about Brady?
Yes, they say he's a sore loser.
Okay. Yeah, they do. But did they say something about yeah, they did. They said it was a sore loser too. No, they don't. The Brady fans always say, Brady.
Oh yeah, the Brady fans, they be like, yeah, he's so competitive.
Yeah. And he don't like losing. I think, man, like I was saying, bro, people, if you don't want to talk to, like Rich, but if y'all don't want to talk to somebody,
cut off.
You walking by your business, right?
I don't mind.
Doing what the fuck you want to do.
But see,
but you ain't.
it's a different story, man.
But what if they come up and grab you?
It's a different story.
And shove you back.
It's a different story, man.
Because you at work.
He's at work. That a big, you know what I'm saying? He's on a
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Good example.
Best case scenario is what he got.
You at work. You at work. You are probably at the highest position in that gym, which he's the head coach of the basketball team. Unless there's an AD watching the game and he's at attended, you know what I mean? You are the next highest position. The other guy for that other team, they're visiting, but everybody there, he's responsible for. So he's the highest position of that traveling team in there. Okay, so that means the kids fuck off before the game. Guess who is in trouble? Juwan Howard. Okay, the assistant coach fuck some girl. Guess who's in trouble? Juwan Howard. Okay, so you are in charge of all that. So everybody there, you at the highest level. Okay, so you at work. You're among your peer. Okay. That time, y'all are the highest level of that position right there. Your peer pisses you the fuck off because they do not follow protocol and don't follow protocol that y'all always follow because of his assumption, and he know you gotta be back across the country in a couple of hours because you gotta go somewhere else. That's your peer, and there's supposed to be a respect factor to the game. You already then got the job done or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's at equal point, and you know he know you got to go. And at that point, he decides to go fuck a bitch, take a smoke break, and go buy some food, and takes a whole hour and makes you late for everything. And he comes in the building, and he walks up to you, and you walk by pissed, and he grabs your shoulder and say, hold on, you gonna hear what the fuck? What you gonna do?
Bro, look. That was good. That was nice.
Yeah, I tried.
Look. Juwan Howard, in accordance to here's my air quotes, Reggie, NBA standard. In accordance to I want to say right, the NBA
policies,
protocols, policies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He blatantly, and he knew it.
It's
blatantly
NCAA.
Yeah, NCAA. He blatantly disrespected the other coach. He knew he did it. And the way he did it was, hold on, check me out.
Who put hands on who first?
No, check me out. Follow me through. He knew he did it because he went straight forward, okay? And he did it on purpose because, and rightfully so, because of what the coach did during the game. He was mad.
But
he was mad. Hold on. Hear me out.
This happens before.
Hear me out. Okay? When that other coach recognized it, the disrespect on that level, the NCAA level, he put his hands on him to stop him in the white man's world to say, hey, hold on, you're not going to disrespect me like that. Juwan, as a black man, responded in his way. Hey, motherfucker, don't put your hands on me. Okay, that's when the words exchanged. The assistant coach didn't like how this...
He was trying to get brownie points, which probably should cost him some suspicion.
Well, no, it almost cost him a couple of teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Juwan took it there. Yeah. They brought it out of him.
Something was said.
But
something.
Yeah. But see,
no man just
listen. That's
all the way back here, cocks back and tries to reach at somebody new to the situation. Because what this assistant coach had to do with it?
Let me finish my
okay,
whole.
Go ahead.
Okay, Juwan was pushed to a point to where he was pissed at the coach on that level. That's why he never took it to that level with the coach. It was that other motherfucker that came up and said something out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? He got into a place where he didn't have no business, said something that got out of pocket, and Juwan reached for him and caught himself because I guess he thought about his job or something flashed before his eyes and saved that poor motherfucker because he was coming for him.
That's what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying? Like, he was new to the whole situation. Like, if you see the video, he came from all the way from the back there.
Yeah, all the way back there through the kids.
And rolled up like he knew Juwan. I wonder who, Reggie, you know who that assistant coach was?
I do not. They still ain't said his name that I seen. I'm gonna look it up though.
All right, let's finish here. What are you saying?
What happened?
Well, as far as touching, I mean, there's obvious touching with the handshake line. It must have been more than that.
Oh, yeah, it was more than that. Yeah.
Exactly. So now, are they still in COVID protocol? They got to wear a mask, but they can shake hands?
Yeah, because they've already been vaccinated.
Okay.
They can shake hands, but they still have to wear masks.
All right. But not shaking hands, coaches have done this before. Like coaches deny handshakes plenty of time, especially when you're a rivalry. Like
tradition.
Bobby Knight.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Bobby Knight has multiple times walked past the coach and said, "Fuck you."
The word we have been looking for is tradition. It's tradition for the coaches to shake hands and shake hands of all the players, and the players shake hands. And, you know what I'm saying? It's tradition.
Now, what you think if, as a coach, this scenario, all right, you going down there, you the short white guy, you coming up, Juwan Howard don't shake your hand, right? You like, okay, whatever, I can talk to him, I'll explain it later, all right? And you shake all the kids' hands, but then the kids shake Juwan Howard's hands, or did even the ones that did not, or no, the kids shake. Or, I don't know, because I wouldn't even be mad at the kids.
The issue was with the coach, the way the coach played it. When he did the timeout, it was a blatant show. Well, I don't know, man. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Did he run a play? You know what I'm saying? Did he try and run the board?
Break their press or whatever.
Yeah,
he was trying to break the press.
He was trying to not have his backup try to break a press, because Juwan still had in all his top players. He like, I'm up gonna have my backup guys in there trying to break a press against them, because they were still playing hard and stuff.
So they were still pressing and still busting their ass.
It was still pressing, so he like, okay, well, you want to press, then I'm going to call this timeout, so you can't press me, and then we're going to do it in the half court. I don't know why Juwan had him pressing. Like, y'all, that shit wasn't going to do nothing.
Because he's trying to not let his team look bad like that, man.
He probably at that point, he probably let him loose, and that was probably the kid's decision. To like, hey, let's not give up. Let's show coach we gonna keep fighting to the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that probably what that was. Cause Juwan was most coaches. I mean, that's how I am. Especially if I'm not out of nothing. Like, this loss probably won't hurt me nowhere. Then
he probably already on the stats, knowing whether
I'm thinking about my speech. I'm thinking about what I'm finna say to their ass because we lost this game. Ain't no coming back. I need to think about what we need to do, who we play next. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move on. You gotta move on, especially with a big season. Well, now he can't even move on because he made a bad decision. Now he's suspended for 5 games.
Yeah, they probably weren't gonna make the tournament no way. But
man, you'd be surprised our popularity, what teams do. If he would have finished off these 5 games good, which the boys probably might.
I'm just going to say, bro, they might show out.
They might show out. So if we make the tournament, then coach will be back. You know what I mean? Bro, that'd be a storybook. You know what I'm saying? The year Juwan Howard open hand smacked the coach, made the tournament, made the Final Four.
Oh, that white man to be ruined.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm the coach that got smacked.
He'll be forever known.
Smacked by the national champion coach.
Hell no.
Probably won't happen, but shit, we can dream.
Is that what you're dreaming for?
Yeah.
Hey, how many times has the underdog came back and proved?
Is he really the
wrong?
underdog though? Wisconsin.
At this point, you ain't got. Y'all say they ain't got. They didn't have a chance of making it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get what you're saying. Cause now they out of it. Boom, boom, and then they come back, and then boom, boom. Yeah. He was down, suspended for 5 games. Now he's back in the Final Four, one step away from the national championship.
It'll pump the assistant coach up a little bit. He go to a new spot next year.
All right, they rivals for life. I think
the assistant coach,
the whole
that's under Juwan?
Wisconsin and Michigan
No.
just
the coach under Juwan.
Okay, he get promoted. Yeah. Shit, yeah, he might go out. If they win 5 games, they go out national champion. Oh, man, he might go out to some motherfucking where. And some coaches need it. It's a lot of old guys that's finna retire, but they giving a lot of the coaching jobs to NBA guys, man. In the college, I'm seeing a lot of either NBA or former players.
Hey, man, that's football and basketball, man. A lot of motherfuckers jumping ship.
Yeah.
You seen Brian Flores got a job?
Where at?
With the Steelers.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that. When that happened?
A couple days ago.
Oh, yeah. What, you offensive coordinator?
Nah. Let me see what they got him down as. But he sure did. And he also said that he ain't he gonna still pursue his lawsuit.
Yeah,
too.
coaching job.
No, he gonna still pursue his lawsuit.
No. We talking about that coach.
Wait. What lawsuit he got? The one about what lawsuit he got?
About the discrimination with the coaches.
Yeah, this is the one that's suing the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's the senior defensive assistant and linebackers coach.
Oh yeah, that's just Mike Tomlin throwing a spoon.
So can I get my credit? Because didn't I say this man could still get a job?
Well, Mike Tomlin is solid as they come, bro.
But I'm just saying,
this
motherfucker, he went up against the league, bro, blatantly, openly,
and he like, man, I ain't finna see my brother down and out.
It's been 2 weeks.
That sounds like a made up job, though.
I tell you what,
it sound made up like a motherfucker.
And after the first season that Mike Tomlin had that losing record, they gonna fire his ass for this shit.
You say they're gonna get rid of.
They are not firing Mike, bro.
Like 15 years. If this the first year you have a losing record, they firing his ass.
They not firing him, bro. They with Ben gone and he finna have a new quarterback. They not firing him off of this year.
He was good until he hired the dude suing the league. They said, gonna smack us in the face, huh?
They not firing him, bro. They not firing him. I wonder who gonna be quarterback, bro.
You don't like Mason Rudolph?
No. Nah.
See, Crazy cut his locks.
Yeah, I see him.
That shit look wild in the motherfucker to me.
It looked like when he was younger.
Bro, I ain't never seen him without it, man.
Yeah.
That shit look fucked up to me, old pea-head motherfucker. Anyway, my bad.
Man, I wonder who quarterback we gonna get.
Bruh.
I hope it's a black quarterback.
Hey, what y'all talking about?
The Steelers.
Fuck that. XFL, man.
Oh, yeah, they partnering with the NFL.
Man, fuck the NFL. I mean, I appreciate them donating, but I'm saying, man, we need to get a team here, man.
We have a team.
That's dissolved, man. That's no longer.
They got that Black Hawk. They was just at the school.
Listen. That league was dissolved.
Oh,
it's no more. This is the new league that Dwayne reinstated, and they have no teams yet. No real cities.
He giving us a team.
Yeah, that's now you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
We got to get a team. We already lost our stars, man. That quick, we got them and now they gone.
Man, they said we gave them St. Louis viewings were higher than L.A.
No, the highest in the league.
Yeah.
The highest attendance and the highest viewed ratings.
Came from St. Louis.
Came from St. Louis, yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, if we don't get a team, it's a fix.
That's crazy. While they're in L.A.
Team is a fix.
We got guys like Reggie who still support this whack ass team.
What Reggie say? What'd you say, Reggie?
Street. That's what you talking about?
What? What?
World champs. Is that what you talking about?
I can't hear you. You keep going in and out, bro.
I said you talking about the Super Bowl champs. Is that who you talking about?
Now I heard you a little bit, but you're gonna have to talk about. Or I'm talking about that trash ass team.
What was we talking about? The XFL though?
I don't know. He got talking about some whack ass team.
Some whack team. I said you talking about the NFL champs.
Oh no, I ain't talking about the NFL champs.
Who the NFL champs?
The Rams.
Don't say the whole name, bro. Cause you try to make it seem like we still associated with them.
Yeah, real talk.
The Rams.
Real talk. Cause I was showing for to say who is that?
L.A.
Rams.
Los Angeles Rams.
The St. Angeles Rams.
What?
Look, Los Angeles so weak they had to get 5 teams to win 1 championship. I freely give that joke away to any comedian.
They're not a good football sports market. They never have been.
Bro, that's not your phone, bro. That's his headset, bro. Your headset make you go in and out.
I ain't even got it in. Maybe I should put it on.
Might help that brother, man.
Let me put it on.
Them old whack ass. My own daddy got on me about that.
Nah, you know
comments.
what it is? It's the iPhone. See, the iPhones, the phone worked better.
Don't say that, man, because I was going to get an iPhone.
The phone worked better in earphones. The iPods. Yeah, they work better in there. When they got to their ear.
Now?
Nah, you sound perfect. Look, now they got the headset on. Look, you see? That trash ass phone.
You sound like you're in 4K, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He sound hella clear.
Let me turn the volume down a little bit. I heard the bass in your voice and shit.
These niggas be thinking these iPhones is all legit and shit. Flawed ass phone. Just flawed. Like a fat bitch with a big booty. Like, dang, I wish you was.
Wish he was in better shape, huh?
Yeah. All right, but what I'm over here trying to do a scratch off and shit. All right, we're gonna go to a song break. Same old. Then we're gonna come back with some regular news. We're gonna get off sport. Oh wait. Let's wait before we go to song break. We finished talking about the All-Star game because it was a whole weekend. Okay, did you watch? Anybody watch the Celebrity?
Yes.
No parts of the All-Star experience.
Oh, okay. Myles Garrett.
Who is that?
He's the
football player.
He's a football player for the Cleveland Browns, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he played for Cleveland Browns. My dude, man. He big upset, and he like 6'6", 6'5". My dude was getting up there. I thought he was gonna break the rim a couple of times. And went on that fast break. I was like, God damn. I mean, his arms look like they got blown up, bro.
Like celebrity game type shit?
Yeah, it was a celebrity game. So it was cats out there. Machine Gun Kelly was guarding him.
Was your boy Chris Brown out there?
Nah, he don't do it no more. He too hood now. Chris Brown has switched over.
Damn.
He's too street. Chris Brown's blood.
I guess Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy gangster too. He ain't trying.
Remember, they was finna fight because they was trying to see who was
I
the
want to
bigger
see that.
blood.
Man, they wasn't. That shit wasn't gonna happen, man.
That was gonna be pure
Soulja-
comedy.
Who the biggest blood?
Exactly.
Who biggest blood? They was beefing for real. They was talking back and shit back and forth, sharing text messages, talking tweeting, and they was in the same city.
Right around the corner from each other.
Right across the hill. Right.
Man, I never understood when these grown men, man, so acting like hoes sharing texts. Like, bro, what are you sharing text messages for?
See, it's us older people, the older generation. We shake our heads and be the ones like, sit your ass down somewhere. But see, it's the younger generation that hype it all up and give it the buzz that it need to push their publicity that they shooting for, and hence the whole the how they say it, the means supporting the ends, or the ends supporting the means, or whatever.
Yep.
It's a
The
cycle.
end justifying the means.
Yeah, there you go.
Cycle.
Yeah, it's all for a reason, and it works. It even got us talking about it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. That's today's stuff. It's social media.
Yeah.
You know how every year at the end of the year, they come up with the most used words of that year?
Because of trending.
Yeah. Social media has never been on that list. I wonder why. Because that is the most used word. That is the most used topic. Social media.
Well, probably because we never type it or articulate it on it. We just use it. You know what I mean? Like, we're using it. We don't actually tweet social media.
Well, they refer to it in a noun. Twitter.
Yeah.
Instagram. Facebook.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that I don't know. I forgot who got the MVP. I think Myles Garrett got it.
No, it wasn't him. It was that the other dude, dark skin. What's dude's name?
It wasn't Quavo, was it?
No, it wasn't him. Damn, what's the dude's name?
Could anybody actually play?
They was playing their heart out.
Look, I said, could anybody actually play? Was there anybody that stood out like they had actual skills?
I mean, they was making some shit. A lot of ugly jumpers, man.
Come on, bro.
There was some shit that was going in. Jack Harlow, well, he made a couple threes. Then he made one.
Hey, Reggie. Why he over here trying to make excuses for these motherfuckers?
I'm trying to help him out, man.
He dodging my question like a motherfucker.
Okay, Quavo could kind of hoop. He just got an ugly jumper. Like, he cock it behind his head.
Oh, another one of them?
Yeah.
He jumped
I don't know what he's doing learning there.
He jumped about a whole 4 inches off the ground with the ball on his neck. Goddamn.
Who was it, man? Who won MVP? You know?
Hold on. I want to say it's some love or something.
Yeah,
Let me get this straight.
We don't know who that guy is. What about the Rising Star Challenge? Look, LaMelo couldn't even do that because he was in the All-Star game.
Rookie All-Star?
Nah, LaMelo was in the All-Star.
No, I'm saying here, ain't he a rookie?
He had 2 years.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So he should have been in the
He should have
Rising
been the
Star.
Rising Star, yeah.
Yeah, but he got voted into the All-Star game.
That's normal.
And he didn't want to play both.
That's not
Did he
acceptable.
play both? Didn't he?
Dude
I think he
named
did play both.
Alex Toussaint. He's a famed Peloton instructor.
Oh yeah, I don't know that guy.
Look, you hear what I said though, bro? That's not exceptional to play in the Rising Star and be an All-Star. Make All-Star your first eligible. No, that's not the first eligible.
Yeah,
your sophomore year.
Yeah, he made his first eligible year.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you
can make it your freshman
year.
year.
Shaquille O'Neal made his rookie year. Michael Jordan made
he
his rookie year.
He won rookie of the year though his rookie year.
But I'm saying it's not exceptional. It's not out of the ordinary in his sophomore year to make the All-Star game.
Yeah, I guess it ain't.
That I guess it is kind of my way of taking a stab.
It's kind of rare though. It is. It's not big exceptional, but
it's rare, but it's
top
not.
75 do it.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good number.
Like the top 75, top 100, they'll make it their sophomore year. Everybody don't do it. There's a lot of guys didn't even, like.
It's a low percentage that don't do it.
What's the name that finally played? Wiggins. He finally made it. Like he been
his
in the
third
league.
year, fourth year type shit.
This is 6th year, 5th year.
Damn. Injuries.
It might be longer than that because it gotta be like 7. Remember they traded him when LeBron went back to Cleveland. They traded him to.
He started with the
Timberwolves.
No. He started with the. He got traded to the Timberwolves from.
On draft night.
Yeah, from Cleveland. Yeah.
What did it? Injuries.
Nah, LeBron.
Inconsistent play. Yeah,
he took it. LeBron stole all his shots.
He don't like rookies. LeBron don't like young players.
He played the same.
He get rid of all the young players.
Man, look, I'm not finna let Reggie paint that narrative.
God,
okay,
it happened.
I've heard that on the numerous occasions, man. LeBron.
Because of Reggie. Reggie said that.
Bro,
it's in your head. Since we've been for the last 2 years, it's been this nigga Reggie.
I've heard it from Reggie too, but I've heard it other.
Shannon Sharp said it. Chris Broussard. They say he like veterans. He don't like.
Yeah,
he don't. My God.
That's what
all
I
right,
heard.
All right. Anyway, that's why his favorite player is the little white boy who just got drafted. That's his favorite player.
Because he probably drafted him.
Austin Reeves, that's all he got.
That's his dog, though.
He probably drafted him.
That's his dog. Nah, but
I bet he a clutch client, too.
The reason why Wiggins had to go is because he plays small forward, too.
No,
there
he
was
had
no
to go
reason.
because LeBron wanted to get rid of him for Kevin Love, which is what they did. They traded him for Kevin Love. They traded his draft rights for Kevin Love.
And it just so happened.
And Anthony Bennett.
Bruh, so Wiggins is from Canada. Canada is right by Minnesota. So Minnesota knew about Wiggins already. And they like, well, we want him.
Wiggins
it just
was
happened.
#1.
They just wanted.
Wiggins was going #1 overall no matter who took him.
Did you know you could be in Minnesota, a part of Minnesota, and go south and be in Canada?
Yeah.
That fucked me up, man.
Because it curved. And it's not. I don't think it's. You sure it's Minnesota or
I'm
is it Michigan?
positive. Michigan.
I think it's Michigan because it goes over the lake. It curves over and you can go down.
Drake, it's not a narrative, man. If it literally actually happens, a narrative is something that's not happening. That people trying to make people believe.
Oh my God!
It literally always.
No. A narrative is just a picture, man. A narrative describes a situation.
What I'm talking about is a fact. He went to the Heat. Everybody had to go. They got all veteran guys. He went to Cleveland. All the young boys had to go.
No,
he went to L.A.
So wait, hold on. Before you paint this picture, all right, tell me this isn't true. The guys he got rid of, or the team got rid of, in every situation, were they not assets to the team? Which means they will be assets somewhere else. That's the only way you're going to get somebody is with an asset. So if you're young, I'm sorry, but you're an asset, and we're trying to get that guy.
Well, the Heat guys wouldn't. They just didn't re-sign him, and they just signed all vets on minimum contracts.
What's wrong with that? That's a cheap way to win. Get dudes that know how to do it for a low price, save up some money, win a championship. Now we got a big budget next year. Well, that's how you do it. That's a business move.
They lost. They didn't win a championship.
But they got there. They went long in the playoff. When you go long in the playoff, that gains more revenue than other teams.
They didn't have nothing to go against.
Oh my God.
I'm looking on what
was in the
Reggie.
East?
I'm looking on. Look,
you gotta find something.
I'm looking on. I'm looking on what Reggie said the other week, man. When he said something, and it kind of made sense to me, but I ain't really paid that much attention to it.
That's because it really didn't make sense.
No, it made sense. LeBron, when he said LeBron doesn't have that many more years. I think how many you said? 3 years, 2 years
Before his son get there?
I said before his son get there.
Yeah.
I agree with that. LeBron has said that. LeBron has said my last year would be with my son. He said that.
That's because he's basically finna force.
I know,
somebody
and
to
it's
pick him
smart.
It is smart.
So
It's
in that
definitely
sense,
smart.
I think that's what he's doing. Every move he makes from here on,
I don't know.
is gonna be in that sense.
See, that makes me. I feel bad about Bronny. Not Bronny. What's the Maxim? What's his name? The younger one.
I know the second son.
Yeah.
Maximus or whatever his name is.
Yeah. I feel bad for him.
Why? He's gonna get the better end of the deal.
He getting the worst because Bronny is getting forced in the league. Max,
Definitely getting forced.
he not gonna be able to get forced because he ain't got the LeBron ticket. Like LeBron is like the golden ticket for Bronny.
Okay.
Bronny can come out of high school if he wanted to.
Watch this, though, Rocky. Watch this picture. By the time, right now, he could be grooming the youngest, grooming them.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets out the league, he ain't gonna have none but time to put into that one. That's gonna be the golden child.
No, I guess. Yeah, he'll be like his agent.
Yeah, that's when he gonna really have all the time.
Probably
the
time
real
to really force him in there.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, because
right now, Bronny's the one that's riding the coattail.
LeBron gonna be a serious agent, bro. Why y'all hating now? Like that company is when he retire.
Yeah.
I want to hear Reggie what Reggie got to say about him then.
What? In that sense, Reggie, I LeBron, he gonna be that beast in that sense.
When LeBron retire, he gonna really put it on the Elon Musk level. I guarantee you, bro. Dude, ready. He in LA. He solidified his brand in LA.
If he doesn't go into coaching,
he's not.
He hasn't said anything.
He's gonna be an agent. He's definitely in that. He already got an agency. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many teams, how many people are already interested?
He don't want to coach.
He ain't gotta want to. I'm just saying.
The stress you basically a player when you're a coach.
Right. No, you can never rule it out, is all I'm saying.
They don't make enough money for him, bro.
It ain't about the money. When you at that level and you love the game like
what you think, Reggie? You think LeBron don't want to coach?
LeBron as a coach? Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't do that.
Hell no. LeBron want to be in the management. He want to be like
he want to own a team.
To be a GM.
Okay,
yeah,
he want to own. He want to. He want to be that.
That's
that
like
man.
Jerry West.
Look.
I can see him being like a Jerry West until he can own a team.
That's the professional level. You don't see him coaching a high school, college level.
He might
go.
He might go right out of playing to owning a team.
You don't see him nowhere in the future.
Well, see,
coaching
I don't know
nothing.
about that because I don't think nobody's
I
trying
don't
to
see him coaching.
Nah.
I don't see him coaching. He got too much money to go to that level. Like he wants to own that shit and tell the coach what to do. A coach,
I see that.
A coach got to listen to the GM, to the owner, to all them people before he make moves. Nah, he wanna own that shit so he can get who he want to get. He gonna own and be the GM. I guarantee you. He gonna do what Michael Jordan doing. See, Michael Jordan ain't never going to coaching. He went.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Who he coached?
The Wizards.
He was a GM. He was a GM.
Nah, he was a GM. He ain't coaching.
He was playing. I don't give a fuck what you say. When he was on that bench, he was the fucking coach. He subbed himself.
Yeah, he did sub himself.
He did do that.
He was the fucking coach and the GM. And that's why he donated his check. Real shit.
Yeah, but that boy gonna own the team, man. Then what you gonna say, Reggie?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. He was trash when he played.
Congratulations.
You gonna say he was trash when he played?
He may
But
produce
he
a winner.
he wasn't trash though.
Man, LeBron is up there with
Man,
the
Drew, you
greats.
know it's a very complimentary part between being the GOAT and being trash. Like, I don't think he's nowhere near trash. And I also don't think he's the GOAT. It's a big gap that he could fit anywhere in there. Like, because I don't think he the GOAT, don't mean I think he's trash.
I think
Yes, it
No,
does.
it does not
yes,
mean that.
Yes,
No.
yes,
No,
it
it does
does.
not mean
Yes,
I am a firm believer that he is the GOAT of this generation.
And that's true.
And I don't mean
He is
just
the GOAT
of
this
the
generation.
the younger people. I don't mean that. I mean of this time, he is the GOAT.
He is the
Now,
king.
that's not to say that 10 years from now, there ain't going to be somebody that's going to be as good or that may surpass him for that time. And you look at him and say, oh, shit, he's better than LeBron. No, just for this time, his skill level, peaks for that time. I don't get into that generational comparison, man. You can't do it.
Man.
For one, I'm going to go into this one, and this going to always be the argument for me. For one, I don't think LeBron would have taken the physicality of the Jordan era. The way LeBron bulldozes through the hole now, he couldn't have been able to do that during the the mailman eras.
LeBron played with guys that were young in the Jordan era.
That ain't you not hearing what I'm saying.
Who?
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Who?
Reggie.
If he played during
Reggie
them
was
time,
old.
the Charles
LeBron
Barkley
played.
era.
Chris,
Reggie was hella old.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter was a rookie.
Garnett.
Vince Carter was older.
AI.
Garnett was older. AI was older.
Kobe.
Them dudes came in the mid-90s.
Shaq.
Kobe didn't play in that era.
Nash.
And Kobe was
Tim
young in
Duncan.
that era. Nash was nothing back then. He was just cool.
Come on, man.
Sam Cassell.
Come on, bro.
Come
on, bro.
But you talking about all these old players when they go to
Look, when they
Kidd.
on their look, Reggie,
they was still putting up 20 plus.
Reggie, they on their way out the door.
LeBron old right now. He's still putting up over 20 points. He old too.
He's still dominant though.
Bro,
right? It was
back in the.
Oh my God! It was
a losing ass.
Hold on, let me finish. I just named like 30 cats that's in the top 75, bro.
Bro,
bro, because of what they did.
Oh my God! Nah.
LeBron wouldn't have been able to make it. He'd have been crying and whining.
Nah, man. The young bull came in the league doing 20, man.
No, bro.
Yes,
they came
did.
in. As soon as he came in, they took away the hand check. The moment he came in, they
not
took away the hand
true.
check.
No, them facts.
Bro, you remember I looked it up on the show. Remember I looked it up on the show.
That's
They
not
took it out
true.
in 03.
Them facts.
They took it out in 03.
That's not.
I remember
true.
that. They got rid of the hand check. I thought that was. I
check.
thought that was kind of good, but it was kind of messed up. It made you play D, but at the same time, it was part of the game. Well, no, what they did is they started using the forearm.
Nah, that was in the post. Niggas still hand check in the front. They still hand check. They did one.
Well,
hand
they
on
cheated.
The
They I call it a half block where they kind of bump them, but they use that for a hand check. Where they trying to play close D, but it is really a short hand check.
Yeah, crazy, man.
But nah, man, it is what it is, man. LeBron,
I'm looking at it right now. Hand checking was legal in the NBA until the 2003-2004 season. Drake, what was LeBron's first season?
2002 and 2000.
No, 2003, 2004. He got drafted in the summer of 2003. His first season was 3 and 4.
And that was the first year that they created their Euro step because they had to compliment LeBron.
No, that's not true.
That motherfucker,
LeBron ain't never.
he invented that shuffle step bullshit.
No. LeBron had the crab dribble. Remember the crab dribble? That's what it was called. That crab dribble.
Oh my
Crab
god.
dribble.
Y'all need to go back and watch his highlights.
Oh man.
Y'all need to go back and watch the young boy highlights. He ain't about to he ain't in the debate with Michael Jordan for no reason.
Man, because he's been playing a long ass time. Everything they name is like what you said about Tom Brady.
Every time,
It's because you was there doing it a long time.
every time I watch that
They
motherfucker,
been waiting for LeBron to peak Jordan. It's not because he been doing it for a long time. If you have 50% waiting for you to beat somebody else, and 50% like he ain't never gonna win because Michael Jordan the GOAT, bro. You somebody. So no matter what y'all say,
nobody thought that but LeBron fans.
Nobody
Nobody thought LeBron was a
nobody
six.
says he's not
it's
good.
a lot of LeBron fans, bro.
They all young dudes. They all was born in the 2000s.
Nah. The whole, bruh, it's a lot of LeBron fans.
They
Nobody
They just
look.
did it. They just did it a couple years ago.
It's a
And
lot.
like Jordan had like 70-some%. These are the they had like
What you think it was
70-some%.
like when Jordan was coming up? It was Dr. J and it was Jordan.
Jordan was getting
sir.
beat up, but Jordan's got.
By Jordan's
It wasn't-
second championship.
It wasn't.
consider
It
him
was
the
no.
GOAT.
It wasn't either Magic Johnson or Jordan. It wasn't 50-50 and then Jordan took over.
Yeah, in the 80s when Jordan
But that's what I'm
was a
saying.
rookie,
It's
his first couple
always
years.
it was Dr. J and Magic, and it was Dr. J, Magic and Bird, and then Jordan. Okay.
By Jordan's 8th year in the league, he was considered the GOAT.
But that's what I'm saying. It was LeBron. It was
By far the GOAT. LeBron still ain't considered the GOAT. Other than LeBron fans.
Other than Michael Jordan fans. I'm telling you, Michael Jordan is not the
Everybody
GOAT.
thought Michael
So
Jordan was
that's
the
what I'm
GOAT.
saying. You don't understand. This argument that you're trying to picture, I can understand it. It's a biased decision. You can't understand that. You want to fight it so hard, but you can't
Why is it
understand.
biased?
Why is it biased? Because I feel one way and you feel the other, my brother. That's why.
It's more,
And it
there's
was
more people on my side.
that's what you think, but it's not true.
No, actually, check this out. The biased opinion is between you and Reggie.
Why? I got people that feel that my same exact way.
Well, that's okay, but it would still be biased on your behalf.
Yeah, because
on a
I'm biased.
generational level.
Yeah, well, I'm older than Reggie, so
well, that's why I said both of you and Reggie.
he's actually in the he should be a LeBron fan, but he's bamboozled by all these highlights that he didn't watch on YouTube.
I know how.
That's why I say, look, the older generations would see it just how I see it. LeBron is good, for this.
But that's
generation.
not true either. It's
Bro,
it's
LeBron just
legends.
didn't dominate
It's
the way
legends
Jordan
that tell you,
dominated.
hey man, LeBron is
Ain't
better
no
than
damn
Jordan.
Legends talking about other than legends that hate Jordan.
See,
like
that's the only way y'all can say. No. Dominique Wilkins said it.
I ain't never
Pippen
heard
said
Dominique
it.
say that.
Pippen said it.
Oh my God.
Isaiah Thomas said it.
I wouldn't doubt. Look, I wouldn't doubt that people and even celebrities that would say, "Hey, LeBron is better than Jordan." Okay, because a fan is a fan.
That's all I'm saying.
A fan is a fan.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Those are the biased decisions. If you're a fan of that person, you're gonna think he's the better person.
For me, I'm trying to look outside the box and say, okay, let's go off the generational gaps. Okay, apparently, the time that they played in, the physicality, okay, the athleticism, the ability to create, score, how do you score, where do you score, things like that. And I say they're pretty much on the same level. Jordan has a slight edge because his jumper is better. LeBron is better because he's able to create under the basket better. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like what they call it, a teeter-totter.
Man, it's up to who you like.
In the end, that's it.
It's up to who you like.
Yeah.
Like you can always come up with a reason why. Oh well, he didn't make that shot at that time, so yeah, I like this guy because he made this shot at that time.
Well,
so
okay, Joe. Do you feel Jordan has a better jumper? Well, who do you feel has a better jumper?
A jump shot?
Yeah, jump shot.
Jordan. Jordan has a better form shot. Yeah.
Okay. Who do you feel between the two is able to go to the hole?
LeBron. Jordan can jump higher.
But in the end, LeBron has the ability to score, up under the goal.
Well, Jordan does too.
Well, he can score, but LeBron, his percentage.
No, my thing about it, anything with scoring, that's Jordan. Jordan's a better scorer.
He can get the bucket.
Jordan's a better scorer.
His not physicality.
My thing, this is why I say LeBron is the best. I'm a basketball player, but that don't mean I know it all. Okay, all right. But I feel as if I love this sport.
I would like to disagree with that and say that you understand enough of the game to be able to critique it on a level.
Yeah, I can, but I ain't gonna say that about myself, okay? Because I ain't egotistical like that. No, but thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But in that same fact, like, so if you had Michael Jordan right here and then LeBron right here, what gives me the LeBron lift is the fact that LeBron is all around, I feel, a complete player. Okay? Now, what was some Jordan fans to say, well, Jordan has defensive player of the year. Jordan has this. Jordan has that. But like y'all said, at that time, Jordan athleticism wasn't known. That was like crazy. Like, it was crazy. So you got God, he can jump, do this, but he was doing what he want. Okay, so defensively, when he gets some steal, boom, boom, he sat down on some guys that couldn't. Once again, he played against little guards, Price.
I'm gonna interject. Keep it real. Jordan had some good defense, but he seldomly played defense. When he played,
Pippen did the lockdown, and Jordan cherry picked off them steals. Okay, Reggie refuses to believe that.
I need to interject.
Oh my God!
Hold on, that could be the case, but again, now you can say, "Oh,
stats get you defensive player of the year."
Hold on, I ain't talking about defensive player of the year. I have seen every LeBron game from start to finish. LeBron has never and does never guard the best player ever. It's always somebody else. If he guard him, it's literally for maybe 1 clock minute towards the end of the game after they done played 30-some minutes. So don't give me he plays better.
I can't speak on
he doesn't.
Bro,
I don't
that's
know.
not true. That's not. That's not true. Because then it's like this is crazy. Because I mean, we can look at the same female and see a white girl and a black girl. Because I see him play defense. I see him.
What did I say? I didn't say he don't play defense. I said you keep talking about Scotty did the heavy. LeBron never does the heavy.
Okay, so
look at who he's guarding in the game. He's saying he's not the worst offensive player.
Bro,
and his fans say, well, that's because he got to do so much other stuff. He has to take it easy.
Most teams now and then have at least 2 or 3 good players on their team. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did most teams like that? Was it like that back then?
Yeah.
Who did Indiana have?
You normally
Reggie,
have
Mark Jackson.
Listen. You either had a guard and a big man, or you had 2 big men. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did Michael ever guard Reggie?
And hold on, and no, they
Reggie
don't.
Miller.
Like now they starting to have 2 or 3, but
key games.
Reggie at times.
key game. No, yeah,
LeBron,
he did. He
LeBron
picked him up
doesn't
for
do.
key games.
Again, we
And
in
on-
this era.
and
LeBron
only
don't
in
go
close
against nobody that
situations.
know 2 or 3 great
That
players.
that was
Stop
always
bringing up the
Pippen's
Warriors. That's
man.
the only time. That's the only team people try to say, oh, well, he went up against 2, 3 great players. That's fine. First of all, Draymond is nothing on the offensive end, so he falls out of it. So guarding him is nothing. That's like guarding nothing. And then he never guards Clay or Curry. So who is he guarding?
Draymond could put up some points.
No, Draymond
Iggy,
averages
they had
single digits.
They had
Iggy wasn't scoring no buckets either.
They had Sean Livingston. They
didn't score no bucket.
Sean Livingston did. Sean Livingston was
Sean
damn near
Livingston
a
was
reason
a
why they
5-point a game
Bro.
score when he came back from that leg injury. We ain't talking about Clippers. Sean Livingston.
Sean Livingston. That's why they love Sean Livingston and
Sean Livingston was a smart player.
Oh my god!
That played good defense and gave them 5 points a game. That's what he
was the mid. They call him the mid-range assassin on the Warriors.
No, he wasn't that mid-range assassin. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was. Oh my god! Just tap in mid-range and then type in S, and it's gonna be Sean Livingston. I guarantee you.
Well, of course, because your phone is listening now.
Sean Livingston had 2 different careers.
I'm telling you, man.
In his time with the Warriors, Sean Livingston, throughout none of that time.
Oh my God! But you can't do that.
Never averaged more than 8 points.
You can't do that. What I'm talking about is playoffs, bruh. Like
that's what I'm talking about. In the playoffs, he never averaged more than 8 points.
You're doing I hate when you do this. You always try to do an average. It can be games where Sean Livingston don't even play because they don't.
Look, if you play 24 games and you average 21 minutes a game, there's no way there's no way that your averages should be there. Because if you don't play, then you don't go into the averages.
Yes, you do.
You have to get on.
No. What I'm saying is if they play.
I didn't understand that. If
they play for if they go in a game, boom, to make a sub, boom, you play for 1 minute. Okay, but then the next game, so-and-so get hurt or so-and-so get in trouble or so-and-so got to sit out one game or boom, boom. And then that game, you play like 30 minutes, okay? And then in the next game, you play 10. Then, like, them averages.
That still ain't going to get you to no 20 average.
But
what you just said won't get you that high. You have to play a good amount of minutes to have a high minute average like that. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Reggie.
But you can't get to 20 from 31 and 10.
Hey, Reggie. Yes, you can. There's only one way you can do it. You got to come in getting buckets.
No, I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about being in the game. Being in the game.
Talking about the minutes. He said a 30-minute game, a 10-minute game, and a 1-minute game. You
Bro,
can't get 20 minutes out of that.
I'm not.
A game.
Oh my God.
As far as average.
Yeah, he's talking about Reggie. I'm not finna give you 24 games out of minutes, bro. I'm giving you examples of extreme numbers that you can differentiate and you can get to that point. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you got a game where Curry and Clay is on, and them niggas play 48 minutes, and you don't need a backup point guard, you may only come in for a minute, and then especially game 7s, game 6, you probably might not play that much.
You probably ain't gonna see the floor.
Even if you do, while you on the bench, the coach literally tells you, your job is not to score. Your job is to defend. I need a big guard out there to guard Kyrie, to guard Westbrook, to guard.
He was the big guard to guard them.
That's what I'm saying. Your job is not to score. That's not your job. Okay, I need you to defend. Let Curry, Clay, and them do that. You kick it out, get the rebound, kick it out. If you get assigned that, that's what you got to do. What I'm telling you is dude was an assassin. When it was time for him to turn on, he turned on. That's why he averaged at least 8, bro. That is a good amount, a number for the playoffs, averaging 8.
8 points, yeah.
That is a great, oh my God.
8 points,
that
good.
Is fun.
As a bench, coming off the bench?
Yes.
Yeah, 8 points, good. As an average?
It's some starters that only average 10 points in the playoffs.
Yeah, real talk, Reggie. Them good numbers.
He's just trying to minimize it because he's trying to make a point. But 8 points is a decent amount of numbers for it. So out of 24 games, out of them games, you almost average double digits. That's good. Out of 24 games, and you coming off the bench, and you averaging how many minutes?
20-some minutes.
You averaging 20 minutes, and you getting 8 points in an
Over
NBA game. Bro, that is...
Them breather
No,
minutes.
that's hella below average.
If you double it like they do, that's 40 minutes and that's 16 points a game.
But nobody's playing 40 minutes.
But if
LeBron
did
48 minutes.
People play 40 minutes? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about not no reserve player. He's never played 40 minutes.
No, listen to what I'm Reggie, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Now, see, you're grading this man on two different scales, okay? You're saying a reserve don't play that much. What I'm telling you, if he was a starter, because you're judging.
He was a starter before. He didn't play 40 minutes then either.
Reggie, what I'm talking about is for the Warriors, bro. What I'm talking about for the Warriors, because you're trying to dilute his career with the Warriors. You're trying to say, correct, he wasn't nothing with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Offensively, not nothing. I said offensively.
Offensively, that's all I'm talking about right now. That's all I'm talking about.
You're making a case that was a good guard for LeBron.
Reggie, I'm letting you know it was. I'm letting you know. Okay, defensively, he was a good piece. So now offensively, to his good piece of defense, he added 8 points a game to 20 minutes. So percentage-wise, that's what's that? They do a points per plus one. That's plus a lot. That's plus.
You talking about plus minus?
Yeah.
You don't even want to get into the dude plus minuses.
I
wasn't even gonna go there,
bruh. So let's just think about it. Just think about it. If we add him to the starting lineup, and he's averaging 8 points, correct. We can add like 6 points to that, right? If he was starting.
If you want to add 6.
Okay, we can add 6. That's 14 points. 14 points for a starter, getting 40 minutes a game. Okay? 14 points a game, and he probably gets assists and all that. And he's a point guard. He's a big point guard that plays defense. 14 points a game within 24 games. All right? 24 games, 14 points. No, we don't double it yet, because if he's a starter, that means he's playing more. That's what I'm adding four points.
That's at 48 minutes. That's at
So you got to double it. So that's
no. I thought that was at 14 at a starter level.
No. But if he's going to start, it means he plays more. So you got to double his already average. So you got to give him 16, and then add 4 to that. So that's 20 points a game. 20
as a starter. Okay.
As a starter, he'll be a 20-point a game point guard. That's not a point guard you would like? That plays defense.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Just because you're a starter don't mean you add that. He's been a starter and he didn't average 20 points. We're not talking about some young dude that we didn't see start. Where you like, man, if he would have started,
let me keep him on my scale then. On my scale as a reserve. As a backup, he was a great piece for a backup for the Warriors. He was great because he came in.
Yes.
He came in adding points and defense.
He added a few points, but he's not an upper echelon 6 man. Like the upper echelon 6 men, the Lou Wills, the Jordan Clarkson.
See, how is Lou Will the upper echelon just because he scores a lot? A lot of them guys did not play defense. That's why their teams didn't win. Like, you can't call them upper echelon if they don't have no titles.
They don't have no titles.
Did Lou Williams win a title?
No.
Did that just because they win 6 man
winning a title?
What?
Like, you know how many bench players that won titles that
No, I'm talking about
people won't take over Lou Will.
Bug, I'm not Bug. Reggie, I'm talking about Bug. I'm trying to hand you this. I'm talking about winning 6 man guys who get decent time that add good production to a team, and they're clearly set out. Like people say, man, Sean Livingston played great, bro. He helped them win that game. Is people? They say that he just
nobody said that about none of them games.
In the playoffs, yeah, they did.
Andre Iguodala was the bench player that people gave credit for helping win the game.
No,
not Sean Livingston. He was a good bench player.
The Warriors were known to have a deep bench. You don't say you have a deep bench if you don't have players that are good enough to come in and play to sustain
starter level players.
Yeah,
but they did. That's just something they did. They didn't have a deep bench.
They did. That's why they won the championship.
No, they won the title because 40% of the starters of the Cavs got hurt. That's why they lost the second year when they rematched when they wasn't hurt. It wasn't no big upset when the Cavaliers beat them the second time. They only lost the first time because they lost 40% of their starters, dude. Like, stop acting like the Warriors was a good team that just beat the Cavs. Everybody got hurt.
When they lost to the Cavs, they was 73-10.
And they were still the same players from the year before. Just because your record bitter doesn't mean the players change.
You're a good team.
Dude, they just went hard in the regular season. That's all they did. Nobody but people that believe the hype thought that the Warriors were going to win that championship. Because if you watch the last championship, you said, man, only reason.
So now you're saying that.
Kevin Love and Kyrie was hurt.
You're saying you're going against what all the media say about their deep bench. You're saying that the bench wasn't deep.
Yeah, because the media love to react after the fact. They weren't saying that before.
Okay, now I know.
Matter of fact, you know
this
what
is
they
what
were saying real time.
Yeah, okay.
You know what they were saying real time? You know what they were saying real time during that championship run?
What?
Man, the Warriors are such a lucky ass team because everybody's point guards and main player got hurt the whole way through the playoffs every single round. That only team in history, every single round, the key player on every team got hurt.
Well, that's because they were saying that because Curry can't play defense, and they gotta hide him, and they need him to score and Sean Livingston to play defense. And you can't have both of the best. You know, you can't.
Their bench was great that year. They were saying they lucky that everybody's
because Curry can't play defense.
But that's what I'm saying. If they wouldn't have
but
been
that has nothing to do with Sean Livingston.
Beat the grid. I'm not talking about Sean
Livingston. That has nothing to do with the bench.
You said they got a deep bench.
They did have a deep bench.
They would have lost before then. They would have lost before then. Just like in the 16. Did we not forget?
They had a deep bench.
Did we not forget if Russell Westbrook doesn't melt down, they don't even make the championship. They was down 3-1, getting their ass whooped. If Russell Westbrook didn't pull up, I'm trying to get a player of the game type shit and melt down for 3 games, they wouldn't have even got to the championship.
You talking about Sean Curry?
No, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about that team. Like, people overhype that team so much. Overhype the hell out of that team.
If Westbrook was there, Steph wouldn't been able to stop him if he didn't have that meltdown.
Hell no. He wouldn't have been able to stop him. He couldn't stop him.
There you go.
Dude was trying to be the man. He nailed it down. And you know what happened after that? Kevin Durant said, bruh, that's what you want? I'm done. And he was gone after that season. That series right there is what made Kevin Durant leave. They had them. It was supposed to be them in the championship. They had them down 3-1 in their home, in their house.
Well, they lost.
And this dude
they would have lost to LeBron.
Total one-man show.
They lost to LeBron already. They would have lost to LeBron again.
Get the hell. They didn't have Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I love Kyrie. I love Kevin Love. They ain't Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in their primes.
They would have lost.
Now, those are Hall of Famers. In the Hall of Fame. They got the jackets already. And I know they're going to be, they could be, they're Hall of Famers. And they not them in their prime. Kyrie ain't Dwayne Wade in his prime.
You can say that.
Kevin Love ain't Chris Bosh.
Who says they could be about who? Westbrook?
Kevin Love. No, I'm talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie. You said they already lost to LeBron. They lost to LeBron.
Kyrie gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
With two, yeah, he gonna get in there.
Kyrie gonna be in the Hall of Fame now. Kevin Love, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But they lost to 2 dudes. They lost to LeBron when he had 2 dudes that was better than the 2 dudes he went with the second time. Because Dwayne Wade in his prime, everybody's taking him over Kyrie for the leadership, for the big game moments, all that. Kevin Love, nobody's taking him over Chris Bosh in his prime at all. And then you had a more prime LeBron. We talking about something that happened. What was
I'm
it?
just
4 or
talking
5
about.
years earlier?
I'm just talking about.
Bro, when you win,
I'm just
people
talking
change
about.
your story. When you win, people change your story.
I'm just talking about what was gonna happen. LeBron was gonna fuck them up like
No, they wouldn't.
last time.
Why the hell he?
You was dealing with a polished LeBron at that time.
Bruh, Kevin Durant was seasoned at this time. They was all young back then when
No,
they
he
faced
wasn't.
LeBron. They was third.
He wasn't seasoned because if he was seasoned, he still don't know how to lead. He still ain't leading the team now. That's why James Harden couldn't get in line. Like
James Harden want to go ISO. They already talked about what their issues was. James Harden,
man.
Durant wanted more of a free flowing offense, like what they had with the Warriors. James Harden wanted more of an ISO ball offense, like what he did in Houston. Same reason he wanted Westbrook gone, because James wants the ball. He wants the ball glued to his hand. He want to be the show. Man. And Russell Westbrook want to be the show. They said they can't be themselves together. Then he got with KD and them. Then he seen, oh, Kyrie, you ain't all in, and I can't be the show. Oh, hell no, I'm gone. Now he with Embiid, he can be the show. Embiid can do his thing.
You heard how
James can do his thing.
You heard how your storyline changed when guys when the result changed, because when they was going to Brooklyn, you was going with them and saying they was gonna win the championship.
I did, and everybody got hurt.
Nah,
nothing you can do.
Oh my God,
bro, you can't.
But now that they healed, wait, hold on. Now that they healed and then their mentality come out, that's the reason they leave. They didn't leave. He didn't leave because of injury. He left because it wouldn't work. Because what you just described, no, bro. Because what you just described, Durant wants a. You just said the answer to this.
Okay, so but James was willing to change.
So why did you think it was going to work? So why did you think it was going to work when he was going there? Why did you?
It working. Everybody saw it working.
Nobody, no. I saw it working. I saw it working.
James Harden.
Did I see it working?
You was hating on him.
I'm hating because I didn't see it working.
You was hating on you like, well, they first year. This they first year together. I don't really like teams when they first get put together.
That's knowing basketball,
bro. If everybody didn't get hurt, that has nothing to do with knowing basketball. You can't know when somebody gonna get hurt.
Okay, so
they kicked everybody ass.
Reggie. What was the reason you just said he said it wasn't going to work?
Yes, because what was my
So
whole
why
sentence?
do you keep bringing up injuries?
I said, you're not all in, and I can't be the show. When he thought everybody was all in.
Why do you keep bringing up injuries?
Because that's why it didn't work. It had nothing to do with knowing basketball. It had nothing to do with chemistry. It had to do with guys were hurt and unavailable. That's all it had to do with. Nothing else. Nothing further. They was kicking Milwaukee ass, and they kicked everybody ass before then.
What?
The only reason Milwaukee got there is because, bro, Milwaukee's finna get swept. They were finna get swept. They got blew out every game that they had at least 2 people there. Blew out, not even close. I'm talking dub plus. Not even close. The only reason it was a series because it was Durant by itself. That was it.
Silly.
How do I sound? It happened. Like, it's not something I'm saying.
I know what happened.
They got blew out every game.
That's what I'm saying. I know exactly what happened. What happened is exactly what I said. That the
Nets say they was gonna get hurt.
I said no. I didn't. See, you keep mixing up everything. You mixing up injuries with chemistry.
Chemistry was never the problem.
The chemistry.
Last year, it was not chemistry. It was injury. You trying to say because they had chemistry problems this year, that was the problem last year.
Bruh, they
didn't have a chemistry problem last year.
They didn't have time to realize that it wasn't going to work.
Hey, Bug
not even on the thing. Bug, he trying to say something to you. He's not even on the thing. So, you ain't got no.
We go to the bathroom. He gonna get back on?
Nah, he sit down. That nigga, he be working all day.
Man, what I'm saying is with them, if a dude is willing to sacrifice his game for the overall good, then it was cool. It was working. When he realized that Kyrie was trying to start whatever he thought Kyrie was doing, trying to start a movement, trying to grandstand, whatever. I'm not even going to say what Kyrie may or may not have been doing. But
This
when
is
he
all so
realized that,
simple. You try to make it so complex.
when he realized that, he said, "Bruh, if I can't be the show, and I gotta sacrifice for this dude to be on some bullshit, I might as well just go." And that's what he did. He just left.
Okay, Reggie. See, this is how life is funny, man. Cause life always throws in keys to trends and everything. Cause, all right, earlier we discussed track records, right, and how people should be judged, right? And you agreed with it, okay? So Kyrie has a track record to being questionable with teams, okay? So you know that as a player going into the situation. Kevin Durant jumping ships.
It was only one team though in Kyrie defense. It was one team.
But it don't matter. It don't matter. He always had flaky situations. He had a situation with Cleveland. What are you talking about?
I don't blame him for Cleveland. If a dude tries to,
but that's your opinion. Wait, don't get in the nitty gritty of it. I'm saying he had a problem with a team. Okay, it's a track.
Yeah, but no basketball player is gonna hold that against him. If you feel like somebody feel like that they want to get rid of you, then you say, and then don't work out, bruh, I'm gone. Then you want to get rid of me, right?
So I mean,
let me talk to you. No,
so
bro, I'm
so
gone.
are you not an asset?
Yeah.
So you always up for trade. You got to understand it's a business. So if the business don't look good after the last hour, you can deny it. And you can't be mad. You can be like, man, we really changed our mind. We thought about it. And now you in your feelings because you was looked at as a product and now they moving on. But now they changed their mind because when I turned to the left, I seen it a little glare and I like it a little bit more. That's what you looked as. You a product. You get paid. Okay.
Hey, he said that's cool. It didn't work out for you. Don't come.
All right. So that could be seen. So it is not all the teams a business.
Yeah, and any team that pull that move gonna get the same thing.
Okay. So first of all, they're all the same thing. So they're all alike. All right, so any team's going to look at a situation and see that might not be good for us because we might feel that way one day, okay? And we might see you in the gym one day after you've been injured for hellas and you just making everything and crossing over like, yo, pull back that trade, man. Pull it back real quick. And now you in your feelings. We're like, man, we thought you was at your last leg. You know what I'm saying? And you, boom, boom. And then you... I mean, as a business, is guys that is like Brady. If Brady would have just been offered, he would have stayed with the Patriots. But they didn't even want to offer him nothing.
Well, I think he wanted. I think he said he wanted more years than they were willing to offer. They wanted to keep going year to year. He's like, no, I want a couple. I want a little bit more security. I want a couple.
And
years.
They could have did that.
Yeah. But Bill had been trying to get rid of him for like 2 seasons at that point.
All right, but anyway, so what I was saying, you got a track record. He got a track record. Harden has shown that he'll do whatever he needs to do to leave a team. He did it one time. That's what we judging. There's a track record. He did it. Okay, he'll do what he needs to do. All right. Durant, he getting his feeling so much.
But see, I don't consider one time a track record. Like you said, you believe in a lot of chances. I believe in at least giving somebody a second. Sometimes, depending on situation, a third.
Yeah, I don't mean a lot of million chances. I mean I can judge off your chance. Like it's certain things
that's what I'm saying. Both of their first situations, I don't really fault them. If somebody wants to get rid of you and it don't work out for them, and now they saying, "Oh well, hey, I know I want to get rid of you, but come on back, work hard for me." And you say, "No, I'm good, bro. You wanted me gone, I'm out." I don't fault you for that. James Harden, they broke. What did he have left on that squad?
Okay, but I'm saying
that's gonna make him come in to work hard every day.
It don't matter. It don't matter if you getting paid to do a job. You need to come in and do your job.
Like, that ain't what you were saying when he was doing it though. You said if he don't want to be there, he got a right to force
that's what I'm saying.
And go wherever he wants.
You can force somebody. You can do all that. That's what I'm saying. There's a thin line between this. I'm not on one side or the other. I'm trying to explain to you that the Brooklyn Nets wasn't gonna do shit. That's all I'm trying to explain to you. That's it.
Bro, I just wish
And you were on the other fence. You were on the other fence saying, "Oh no, they got so and so. If
Listen,
throwing a lot of fucking ifs in the air."
Dynasty. I wasn't saying there was gonna be no dynasty. I didn't say they was gonna be the next Showtime,
Bro,
the next Jordan.
They literally their whole career they only played 16, 17 games together. So off that, and they already had bad chemistry. If they would have played more games, it would have got ugly.
They didn't have bad chemistry.
You
they
just said they couldn't.
Whenever they were together. No, the chemistry problem came this year over that vaccination stuff. Because all the players agreed they're going to go get vaccinated.
Wait. Hold on. You just said Durant wants a what offense?
Yeah, that's this year.
No, that's not just this year. If Durant wants what the Warriors had, he wanted that last year too. He wanted
I'm saying it wasn't a problem last year because they had it last year. They was moving the ball. James Harden was leading the league in assists. The ball was moving.
That's what I'm saying. That's because it was it was all good and gravy then. But then games you realize like everybody's saying I can't do it no more. I can't score no more. Harden got an ego.
You're right. You 100% right about that. And once he realized that he felt like another key piece wasn't all in, he said, fuck this shit. I'm going to go somewhere where I can be me. And that's what he did. He's somewhere now where he can be the show in the backcourt.
They needed him. What are you talking about? They needed him in Brooklyn. Remember?
They did. But he didn't want to play like that. It's different when you feel like that cast is all in. When you feel like everybody's all in, y'all trying to do a goal, you be willing to sacrifice. But if for a minute you feel like my sacrifice is for nothing because everybody's not all in, you're gonna say fuck it. I'm through with that. And that's what he did. He felt like it's not no secret. He felt like Kyrie wasn't all in this year.
All right.
That was the whole thing.
Nah, they wasn't gonna win, bro. For all y'all Brooklyn fans, for all y'all Brooklyn fans that's listening,
I thought they was gonna win. Last year, I thought they was gonna win.
For all y'all Brooklyn fans that thought they was gonna win a championship, while the big 3-headed snake was there.
Now they gotta win. Now they gotta win with Ben Simmons.
Now I know.
And rub it in the Philly fans' face.
It's gonna be better.
Rub it in the Philly fans' face.
It's gonna be. Oh, this is crazy.
They gonna rub it in the Philly fans' face.
Look.
And Ben gonna come out shooting jumpers.
I like Embiid, and I like Ben. I wanted Ben Simmons on the squad, bro.
I remember we talked about this. I know which one you wanted. Because I was like, gee, why would you want to get rid of Embiid and keep Ben? You definitely said that. I think you said it on air too. I know you said it when we was on the phone before, but I think you said it on air that you would rather have Embiid. You'd rather have Simmons over Embiid.
I like Embiid. I love Embiid. He just get too injured for me, man. Like,
but he's so dominant.
He can be. But sometimes
bro, if he's on the court, he's dominant.
Sometimes he can do too much.
He gonna mess around with MVP this year.
He can shoot too many threes sometimes.
But I think he was doing that because he felt like he got a point guard that don't want to shoot at all. So he like, okay, maybe I can come out and use this part of my game to allow him to go in and give us something more on offense.
And if he was doing that, kudos to him. So let's see.
Because notice this year, he ain't even shooting as many jumpers this year. Since Ben sat down,
I want to see.
Hey, give him his credit.
But then we got rid of Seth. That was the dumbest Seth Curry.
But Thibault and Thibault done progressed. Him and Maxey, they both done progressed.
I like Maxey.
Especially Maxey.
I like
Maxey done progressed like a mug.
Maxey like a little dreaded headed Ivo out there. That would be out there everywhere. He be everywhere on defense. I be like, this is crazy. And he don't back down.
I think this is a good trade.
He don't back down either.
I feel like this trade was even. for both squads. I think both of them got pieces that they needed.
Seth,
I feel like y'all
man.
didn't need Drummond. Y'all could have used Seth, but James will more than make up for Seth.
I don't know why
Seth.
I don't know why they had Drummond, because Drummond, he left Brooklyn, went to L.A., came to the Sixers, now he back to Brooklyn.
He was with
Cleveland.
Who was he with? Who was Drummond with?
He was
Yeah,
with Cleveland.
Yeah.
He went to Cleveland, then he went to
He
Brooklyn.
was Detroit, then Cleveland, then
Brooklyn.
the Lakers.
No, he went to Brooklyn.
Drummond, I don't remember when he went to Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan went to Brooklyn and then went to the Lakers.
I could have sworn Drummond went to the.
No, Drummond went to Cleveland. He went to Cleveland. Then he went to the Lakers. And when he went to Cleveland, when he started trying to shoot them threes, then he went to the Lakers. Then he went to Philly. But I think Philly got him because he's the only one big enough in the East that can cause Embiid some problems defensively. So they like, shit, even if we don't use you, we ain't got to go against you. Because he's the only center in the East that really got the strength and the mass to be able to give Embiid a problem. Without him, who won't give Embiid a problem in the East as far as the center goes? Jared Allen too little. And most of the other teams ain't got no center. Al Horford too little, too light.
Okay, yeah. He went to Cleveland, then L.A., then Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Drummond gonna clog the paint, but Brooklyn's looking nice, man.
But who though? They got shooters. Who he clogging it for?
Ben Simmons.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna clog it that much. He'll come out of there. He'll shoot 15.
Nah, I think Ben Simmons gonna start. Well, no, Drummond gonna start, and then he gonna come out quick, and Ben Simmons gonna play center.
That'd be great.
And then Durant out, Kyrie
out.
Who
they just signed?
Curry out.
Gordon Dragic. Help run that point.
They picked him up.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good facilitator for them.
And then he out.
And he a good
they don't need him to facilitate though, because they gonna have Ben to do that.
Yeah, but when Ben get his break, or Ben want to play center, then now you got two facilitators. You got a facilitator at the top on the three.
If he plays center, what you do with that? You play point center. So Dragic wouldn't even bring it down. You'll force that big to come out and play him as the point. And then you got Durant. Oh, my God.
It's going to be great.
Oh, my God, man. That is so fucked up.
Ben finna start shooting these mid-range jumpers, too.
He got a point to prove, man.
And y'all gave it to him, putting up them commercials and billboards. Be ashamed of yourself.
I want to keep Ben Simmons, man. I hate they couldn't work out. All Ben had to do was shoot.
Y'all needed James, though. James gonna really unlock that team.
Man, I'm scared of James.
But James gonna take that fat suit off.
I've been talking.
He's been wearing for 2 years.
Bro, I hate the way he played at Houston, bro. And I always talk bad about it.
Well, that's Mike D'Antoni. Had him playing like that. He didn't used to play like that. You remember when Kevin McHale was the coach? James gave you 25 and 11 and 6 rebounds, and that ball used to move. And he used to feed the post to Dwight Howard. Then Mike D'Antoni came in, and he was like, man, James, why don't you just keep it? Keep it and do your thing. But now you finna see, was it Mike D'Antoni that had James playing like that? Or was it Daryl Morey? That's the person nobody looking at. Because Steve Nash didn't play like that under Mike D'Antoni.
Steve Nash had a shot, and then he.
So did James.
Well, no, and then he only shot when he needed to. He didn't shoot. Steve Nash just played a different basketball. Daryl Morey D'Antoni gave him the same outlook. It's just that Steve Nash has a different outlook of basketball than James Harden. James Harden wants to do it by himself. He wants the ISO. Steve Nash is like, I'm going to get so-and-so involved, And if I got this wide open three and we need this motherfucker, I know I'm gonna hit it.
And see, when he went to Brooklyn, he started playing like that Steve Nash and like that old James Harden. He was moving the ball. He was at the top 3 in assists both years and giving them 25 points.
I mean, and that's
He
what
ain't
Steve,
satisfied with
because that's
that.
what Steve was trying to pump to him. Like, bro, I was under D'Antoni. Like, I did that. We can still play that way. You just got to be willing to give the ball up and shoot when
James wants
you
35 points a game.
Nah, James want to do the stupid crossovers and hard and step backs, and you know what I'm saying. He want to do that instead of being efficient with the clock, moving the ball, boom, boom, getting an open shot, bang, winning the game. You know what I mean? He think, man.
Well, we got to see. He ain't played with Philly yet, so we need to see it. Is he gonna be Brooklyn James or is he gonna be Houston James?
No, first year, but before first coming James Harden to Brooklyn, not the ending.
Yeah, first year James.
Yeah.
First year James.
Yeah,
But I think the ending was like this because he had said, fuck it. Because when everybody started getting hurt, I think he said, man, I just need to go back to doing the ISO ball. And I think Durant was like, nah,
he was, when everybody got hurt, he was playing good. He was trying to play good at the beginning. He just.
Kyrie need to quit lying. I think he been lying to them dudes. Acting like, man, I'm going to get it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I think he just be bullshitting. I think he just one of them people that just tell you what he wants you to hear when y'all in the middle of the argument and just never follow through on it. He just strikes me as one of those people. They be like, bro, didn't we talk about this? You said you was going to do it. Man, you know what? I was trying to prove my little point, blah, blah. Hey, man, I feel like I proved it. I'm going to get with my doctor. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're going to get this thing going. Like, all right, bro, man, just do what you said, dog. All right, man, all right. Weeks go by. Nigga ain't did shit. James told Kevin, he said, look, you can keep dealing with that dude. I'm gone, bro. Durant gonna have to leave Kyrie alone. That's who I wanted them to trade. Trade Kyrie ass. I would have much rather them traded Kyrie.
What's wrong with Kyrie, man?
Philly. Bro, he not like, you know how I always talk about people that are winners and have a winner attitude. Kyrie don't have a winner attitude. He one of them dudes that talk that I'm a human being, I'm worried about what space I'm in, and all this type of bullshit that ain't nobody trying to hear. Nigga, everybody that walk on the court is a human being. Quit saying that shit. Don't nobody care. We trying to win. We don't want to hear about your philosophical beliefs and all that other Buddha bullshit.
We set the trends.
My bad.
Everybody trying to hear all that, man. Kyrie one of them dudes that, like, he's going to get his numbers, but he only worried about winning if it's absolutely the way he wants to do it. And if it deviates from that, then he feel like, okay, well, fuck it. Great talent. But dude does not have a winner attitude. Like, he's going to get ranked higher than he needs to get ranked among smaller guards because of his talent. But he's not in the class of the Isaiah Thomases and people like that.
Ain't nobody putting him up there like that. But he has the greatest
No, I
handles.
didn't say he was up there. I said he's going to get ranked higher in the small guard category than he should be.
He has the greatest handles ever.
Yeah, he do.
On the basketball court. All right.
He do.
We got some bug people commented on your transgender situation.
Did they go at him or go at me?
Nobody went at nobody, man.
Oh, okay.
The question was, should trans be able to participate in a sport with the sex of their choice? Somebody said yes, though. We're going to read that. Jay, we going to have to call this nigga. He said, yeah. All right. Kiamber said, no. where he said, nope. Gabriel said, they talking about this now, and yes, they should, as long as their opponent knows what they're up against. They have trans fighters in MMA, and if they allow it, then so be it. So basically, that's a man going there fighting a woman. Would y'all agree with that?
No.
So Brandon said they should have their own opponents to compete against with similar circumstances.
Yes.
To be fair,
Why can't they have their own league? They always want to be different and have their own this and that. Why do they want to keep blurring the lines of people who are not blurred with the things they want to do? Like there's women that want to be women. Did you hear about the shit? While we on this topic, like I said, it ain't. Did you hear about that? I can't think if it was a writer or a singer that they tried to say was being transphobic because she said, "I'm a woman and I'm proud to be a woman."
it says she was
in this
transphobic.
category.
Somebody's
Yes,
writing on it now.
Because she said that she was proud to be a woman because they took away the category of best male artist and best female artist, and it was just best artist.
Hold on. You said she was a writer, and she was.
I said I don't know if it was a writer or a singer. It was whatever it was. They was winning an award, and they took away the male version and the female version of the award, and it was just whatever it was, singer or writer, whatever it was. It was just the best of that category. And she said, "I'm just happy to be a woman right now, and I'm proud to be in this category, and I'm proud to win this award as a woman." Yada yada yada. And they said she was being transphobic somehow by being proud.
By
to be
saying
a woman.
I'm proud to be a woman.
Yeah.
By winning. Well, that's like a white. So, see, that can get fishy. That's like a white person saying I'm proud to be white winning this award.
Yeah, but I mean, it was the first year that they took away the male. You know how they try to separate it, best male this and best female that, and they just said best whatever.
Best whatever. And she won over the men.
Yeah, she won over the men.
So the men got in their feelings.
I don't know who it was.
Talking about this female thinks she overcomes us.
I don't know who it was, but they was putting it out there.
It was some man with a small penis.
Talking about she transphobic for saying that. Like,
Hella
is
man.
that what you come to where you can't be happy with the gender that you are without somebody feeling offended? And do we have to care about everybody that feels offended about shit? Like, no matter what you say, somebody's going to take offense to it.
So just because you're offended, should that person know?
No, should you care? Like, if you say something like, you like, man, I love being a black dude with dreads, and somebody with alopecia get mad, like, why you hair shaming? And it's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Okay. You talking about yourself.
Yeah, like if you're proud of something that you are, but somebody gets offended that you proud of that because they not that, should you really even give a damn? Because that's what the society trying to come to. Like, you should always worry about everybody else feeling.
Or what you say.
Like, bro, if I'm proud of something.
Now, what I'm saying is, everybody don't have to know. Like, so walking up to somebody saying, man, or I don't know, man. That comes within a fine line. As long as you don't touch somebody, then it shouldn't be a problem. I think people take words to an extreme. Yeah, I can get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying.
Because that's where it's come to, where it's like, people be like, well, you can't tell somebody that they can or can't be offended. You know, can or can't be offended by something you did. And I'm like, and I don't have to give a fuck if they are, though. You know what I'm saying? I know how I meant it.
But
if you're offended by my happiness or me being proud of something, I don't have to not be happy because you're upset.
Saying something positively.
Yeah, if I'm saying something positive about me, well, I'm not that, so I'm offended. I feel like you trying to say, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem that I'm not that. And I'm like, I don't care if you are. If I'm proud to be a black man, I'm proud to be a black man. I don't give a damn if you are upset about it. Just like that woman. If she's proud to be a woman winning that category, the first woman to ever win that category like that, let her be proud. Why does she have to care that some transgender, like, what's she trying to say? Oh, she happy to be a real woman? Why? Because I'm not a real woman? Because I used to be a man? they call you a turf. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that genders are real and there's a such thing as an actual man and an actual woman, they call you a turf.
What?
Yeah, that's a term, bro. They call you a turf.
A turf?
Yeah, TURF. They call you a turf.
What does that mean? Like I'm from here?
No, it's like trans. Let me look it up. Or it might be TERF. Let me see. I know it's turf though.
You're a turf. You're a turf
Yeah, they
if
call
you
you a turf.
believe that there's a man and there's a woman.
Yes, if you believe there's such thing as an actual man and an actual woman, then you're a turf. They call you a turf.
So you can't believe that women have babies and men can't?
Yeah, you're a turf.
That's stupid. So what do they differentiate for a woman and a man?
They don't.
So how would you know who has the baby?
They just do what everybody's trying to get into now. That's why everybody's trying to replace man and woman with just human.
Oh my God.
We're all just humans.
Let's make it. I am a human. That's correct.
One human had a baby with another human. That's what they wanted to be left at.
Two humans had a baby.
Yeah, two humans have a baby.
That's true.
It is true. And they get offended if you try to say that a man and a woman had a baby.
But two humans have a baby, but it has to be a man and a woman. But it has to be. It has to be.
They got mad at Dave Chappelle. He said, "Listen, let me tell you something. For you to be a woman," he said, let me tell you something. We all came out of a woman. I don't give a damn who mad at that. He said, you came from a woman. You came out of a woman. You didn't come out of no man that feels like he's a woman. You came out of a real woman.
Yeah, like, what?
Yes, this is it, Drake. It's TERF. It's an acronym that stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist.
Bug, you a turf. You hear me? Oh, you said.
Oh, the turf is more for women to say. It say the term describes feminists who are transphobic.
So they will call me a turf?
I heard them call men that, but looking at this definition, it says more. Well, I guess you could be a male feminist too, though.
What?
But yes, if you subscribe to the fact
so wait,
women
so
are actually women,
they'll call a woman that for believing that a man can't be a woman?
Yes, they're called a TERF, a trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Oh, because she's a woman saying you can't be what I am, and she's strong.
No, if you're pro woman, like if you're pro, actual women, then they call you a TERF. Because you could be a male feminist. You know, they call you're a feminist if you feel like a woman is a woman. If you feel like a woman is a woman and a man can't be a woman, then you're a TERF. Because you're excluding trans men from being considered women.
This is making my brain hurt. Oh my God. My eyes twitching. What? If a man was a man and a woman can't be a woman, then a woman won't be a man.
Yeah. If you feel like that a man can't be a real woman, then you're a TERF. That's the simplest way to put it. If you feel like that a man can't become a woman and can't be considered a real woman, you're a TERF.
So if a man, if I'm a woman though.
No, if you're a man or a woman and you think that another man cannot become an actual woman, you are a TERF.
But it's true.
Yeah, and you're a TERF because of that.
You can look like a woman, but it comes to the extremes. Like, can you have babies? No. But that's a fact. You can't have baby unless they put a uterus in you. And then at that point, that is risky.
It say that the TERF views deny the validity of transgender people and transgender identities.
Wait a minute. They can be them and they, but they can't be her and she.
And that's the problem right there. That's what they feel like the problem is.
It's not possible. Somebody tell me, how is it possible?
Man, that's them people, man.
If it was possible, I would give it to him. Like,
why do you think his fans is working so hard?
A chicken can be turned to crispy barbecue buffalo. And I can say that because it's possible. A man...
I don't know what's going on. I'm listening. But if it's some reason you may be referring to the advertised man that so-called had a baby.
Oh, no, we wasn't talking about that. But what happened?
I'm just saying that was actually
a woman.
A woman that transformed
into a man. And she had a uterus.
And she still had a uterus, and she had she had the fetus placed into her. Yeah. And had a baby.
That's what I'm saying. These ain't
carry on.
These
these are
not women. I mean, these are not men. So that is not possible. So if you are born with testicles and a penis and decide to cut them off, get a vagina, get you some titties, you are a trans woman. Yes, you are. But there will always be trans before your name.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they don't like.
But what other... Because you were transformed. I mean, you can call yourself a woman, but you can't have... You're a woman who can't have babies, I guess?
Man, I don't know what the hell they call it.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what they want to be called. A woman that can't recreate. But then if all... Oh, my God, bro.
We live in such a weird world.
So, do God make mistakes?
Nope. The only mistake he'd be making is sometimes letting the leash out too far with some of these damn people.
I don't know. But that wraps up today's show. Let's give our last words. He like I ate it up.
Next time on the S.P.I.L.Over.
All right, we got the last words.
Oh man, please, trans people,
oh my
make
God,
big head hurt.
They were finna try to cancel this.
Y'all made him end the show early because his head hurt. He got a splitting headache. He got to go take some medicine for it.
Bruh, I'm confused. Cause I'm so confused.
Do you know they trying to say? My last word is: do you know they trying to say that it's 7 unique genders?
Yeah, see, I only know 2. Okay,
like female, male, intersex, trans, non-conforming, personal, and I guess unich, whatever the fuck that is.
How many parts?
And we'll talk about that next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bug, what's your last word, man?
Everybody be safe.
He sound like Russell Simmons on Def Jam. Peace, love. Everybody be safe. All right, man. Thanks for listening to the greatest show in the world,
The S.P.I.L.Over.
Yours truly, Drake Lockhead.
Reggie.
Speak, bro.
This nigga young. Press the button.
Ooh, you make a mess.
Captains.